He's laughing. We are GCUB and we are live and we are on the road to E3 still.
That was unexpected.
We're talking, well, it's fine. We're talking Sony this week, among other things. What's going on behind me is that Overwatch finally came out for real.
Hooray.
And we're going to discuss that a little bit. As always, I am joined by young Joe.
Hello.
Say hi, Joe.
Hoi.
What's up?
I'm old Tommy.
Old Tommy. Old Tommy
Hello.
is here. As always, I will guide us through tonight's festivities. My name is Mark, and
Mark.
at the producer, if he wants to say hi to everybody a little bit.
I'm back, guys.
He's alive.
MLG Martin.
We found him again.
He back.
In the same
He mowed the lawn. It was
ditch.
great.
Wow.
That was so racist.
But true.
No, not what you said, because it was true. Like
Okay.
the fact,
It
the
took
fact that it
70
happened.
seconds to have our first racist
Yep.
comment of the evening.
Whoa.
Boom.
The truth
Done.
That's
hurts.
the only reason why I'm back.
Yeah. Oh man.
So Overwatch came out.
Yay.
And you're excited.
Hell yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your launch experience with Overwatch.
So I hit
yesterday.
the A button for 15 minutes and it finally launched.
Yes.
So server issues.
And then I couldn't join anybody, so I had to play alone.
I don't know if you can count that as server issues.
Nah, it was just...
Was it server issues?
I mean, kind of like nobody could log in for the first 18 minutes.
Yeah, 15 to 18 minutes on that.
Was it? It wasn't load related.
No, it was just servers
no
were
one could
overloaded.
do it. Like if you looked at the Twitch stream like list or that game, nobody was in. Everybody was just like at the menu screen, just tapping A, like waiting for it to
And
go
no one
live.
was in at all. But like as soon as 15-minute mark hit, everybody
Boom,
was in.
everybody got
like instantaneously.
So I wouldn't count that
Okay.
as an issue. I
And
think it
then-
launched very
So it
smoothly.
was like a delayed
The
launch.
only
Yeah.
issue that they had was
There's two issues,
there was the one on Xbox,
and then one on PS4.
they had the same issue.
No, the PS4 had like server drops.
Oh,
You're-
cool.
The suspense is killing me.
Okay.
PS4 had server
It's a
drops.
secret issue.
Xbox Live had friends issues, like joining friends.
Oh man, usually it's the other way around. PlayStation's PSN is unnavigatable, if that's even a word. I just created it.
I love
Hashtag
PSN,
unnavigatable. Like adding, like when Black Ops first came out and the server load on that game was incredible. You could not group up with your friends, period, on PlayStation.
Well, like the invites were sending out, but no one was getting the invites. So we
Okay.
just had to join friends and hope that we get on their team, and it was kind of a mess.
It's a shower.
Okay.
But this morning I played. It's fine. Everything's great.
Okay.
It's awesome. I'm having a
So
lot of
it's in
fun.
there. Server load's not. I mean,
No
if
issue
any
now.
company's going to figure out server load, it's going to be Blizzard.
Yeah.
You would think.
You would think.
I mean, I
Did you play yesterday?
did play yesterday.
So
I played a lot of it
do
actually.
you
Yesterday.
feel any different?
No.
I
It was fun.
All right.
It was
feel
a
like
lot of
certain
fun.
characters got
Okay.
tweaked a little bit.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was just the same as the beta.
Balancing issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So good.
Good game. Yeah. Fun.
I feel like this launch, like, man, it was so under the radar because, like, I was talking with you guys in the chat yesterday at like 3:00, and I was like, oh shit, Overwatch comes up today. I guess I'll go download it.
Yeah.
But that's because of how open the beta was for a couple of weeks. and
Yeah.
Is that good or bad for the launch? Like,
It was fine.
should I have been crossing my
Well-
legs a little more? Should I have been more excited?
No.
My thing is, it's the same feeling that I had when Smite launched
Okay.
or
Minecraft.
Minecraft, like where.
It kind of
Yeah, Minecraft's a really good one for that. Where it was like
Yeah.
it's been
That
out,
shit was in
I've been
beta for
enjoying
years.
it,
and just
and
like,
now it's out. And
by
I'm
the
still
way,
gonna
we're coming out
enjoy
now.
it, you know?
Okay. And it was fine.
Yeah.
Same game. It's great.
Is there like an infographic or anything up that shows how many people were on yesterday? Is there like a concurrent online users thing like in the Call of Duty games?
I could tell you that there was 100,000 people watching one guy play on
Yeah.
Twitch,
I mean,
which is insane.
I would imagine
Dude.
it's something stupid,
I don't remember.
like some ridiculous number. Like I don't have a solid number, but
9.7 million people played the beta.
yeah, I imagine at least those same people were playing the game. I mean, especially since on Tuesday, I would say, because like a lot of people got it on Monday, and I know not everybody got it on Monday. And then pretty much everyone else picked it up on Tuesday and we're continuing.
because the game came out a little early
Which
on
is-
Monday.
Tuesday is
Came out
today
at 7 p.m.
Right.
Eastern.
for
7
us.
p.m.
So
Eastern
I imagine
Standard Time.
somebody who maybe was working probably did not play it on Monday because they were at work.
And they probably did it that way on purpose because the other time zones were at work.
Right.
So
In
it
a
makes
perfect
sense.
world.
And
Yes.
and for me, that for my schedule, that was great. It was awesome. I got off work, got picked up the game, went home, installed it, played it. Like,
You had no issues.
well, did have one issue, but it wasn't Overwatch's fault. It was
Yeah.
fucking Macroshafts. The streaming service does weird shit apparently, and nobody seems to have a fix for it.
To peel back the curtain, we're trying to do a Let's Play together.
Yeah, we were trying to
And we
record
couldn't
yeah,
get Joe to talk to us.
I could hear
so-
them, but
so
I could,
you weren't able to communicate
Right.
through party chat when you were
I'm
streaming.
streaming, just the same way that he's
he
doing
was
that.
streaming from his Xbox
Right,
to
to
the
my
Windows
PC.
10, and for some reason, party chat just killed it.
Yeah.
So
So Microshaft.
So instead, I just streamed it for like 5
You were
minutes.
up there, yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
Tell
That's
old Bill to.
It's so saturated right now, so it's not even worth streaming, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, for those everybody that I mean, great, go watch the streams if you really really want to watch it. But pro tip to any new streamer: probably not a good idea to stream that right now.
It's the #1 streamed game right now.
Yeah,
For obvious reasons.
which and that's business talk. But
Yeah.
And I'm seeing streamers that normally pull in like 4 digits playing like Nintendo games and stuff like that, playing Overwatch, pulling in like 200 viewers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
because the thing is, people already have the people that they watch for big stuff like that,
also it's
and
people
you're
are
not going
playing
to
it.
change that. I'm sorry.
It's also
No
if you
matter
buy
how
on
good
PC,
you
it's a
are.
$40 game. People can afford that.
Yeah,
It's
that
affordable.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, it
$40
could be
is
40
reasonable.
or 60 if you're doing console. If like say you don't have a good PC,
And
which
also
is probably the
brand new
reason why
game
you're on
hype.
Twitch watching a
So how
video
does it
because
run on
you can't.
console? Does it run as well
Right.
as PC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stylized look, you don't lose anything by playing it on console over
You
PC.
definitely lose some fidelity and
A little bit,
graphics. Yeah, absolutely.
I
Well-
felt like this was the World of Warcraft effect where they chose a stylized look so that it would look decent across.
I mean, I
all
haven't noticed it.
It's good. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
It's great.
All right.
But anytime you have anything like that, it's gonna look better on PC.
Of course.
It just is. I mean, when I was looking at one of the skins that I unlocked for Farah.
Yep.
Farah Fawcett.
Really?
Farah.
Her name
Based
was
off
like
of
I don't think so. No, she's like Egyptian or something. But
Yeah.
she
some shit.
some shit.
Who's the newest? Who's the newest?
Like when I
Egyptian,
unlock the skin, it lets you rotate
was the
like the
reason why I asked
little
that question.
skin around to like see the new suit that you got.
Okay.
And I was rotating around and I noticed like little jaggy edges on like some of the polygons. And I was like, okay, it was something that was like, yeah, I'm playing on Xbox. All right, cool, no problem. And I went on about my day. Like it didn't
Is
pull
there
me out of the game.
a big difference between the consoles, PlayStation 4 and Xbox? Is there any chatter about that?
I don't really
No.
see much. I mean,
No,
I've only
visually-
compared it through Twitch and me
Right.
playing.
Yeah.
Right.
Visually, I
Looks
don't think
fine.
the two consoles are any different, but you definitely can see the difference on
I mean, you can
PC.
play WoW on Ultra and it looks way
same
different
thing.
from
Yeah,
play
it's
WoW on
exactly
Medium.
the same thing.
I mean, once you get to
So-
that 60 frames, you're like,
I still think it's a great game though. It's
Right.
like on consoles, it's a solid game.
look, I'm looking forward to
And
playing it.
It's a lot of fun.
I haven't had the chance to really play it.
And
but
like
I
to
think
Joe's
it's-
credit, it is a very well done, watered down game, but it's
Is-
fun.
The thing is, it's not watered. There's nothing wrong with the
I mean,
game.
it does nothing.
It
what,
just does
what you
nothing-
said was it did nothing remarkable.
It didn't do anything new. It didn't do the thing that I didn't know that I wanted. That's
Right.
the best way I can.
I kind of
possibly
wish
phrase
it had a story mode,
okay.
That'd be cool.
like maybe a wave.
Which is weird. A weird thing to want, you know,
Yeah,
from
because
especially
I
like
mean,
a shooter.
because Blizzard is really good at storytelling.
Yeah.
And the story behind this game is really
The
interesting.
story is being told entirely in 6-minute trailers.
Yeah.
And then we're being slapped at the end of those trailers saying, "Hey, by the way, this is a story, but it's not canon." And it's just
It's
like,
not canon.
yeah, it's just like,
entertainment.
okay, cool.
So what is canon in a game?
No, there's nothing.
Nothing.
You shooting that person across the map,
Pretty
or
much.
you hiding in a corner as Bastion.
Because like the whole
shooting
thing is
each
like,
other.
Overwatch
That's-
versus the bad guys being Reaper and
Yeah.
Widowmaker, but
it's like they're
they
not
can
really
team
bad.
up together.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
They're on your team.
Yeah.
Guess they're bad.
Son of a bitch.
They're real bad. I
Bad
know.
dudes. Oh, no problem with bad dudes. So. What's the likelihood this thing lands on Nintendo's new platform? It's already on PlayStation. It's on Xbox. It's on PC.
I don't
mean,
think it's happening.
I don't think it's
You don't think
happening.
it'll happen?
Nope.
It's possible, but it's
It's
not.
Activision. They bring Call of Duty
No
over there.
fucking way.
I don't think it's going to happen, but sure.
I'm looking at it because
It
it's
won't
not.
hurt
It's not a very
Nintendo.
demanding game resource wise.
It won't
Yeah.
hurt Nintendo.
It won't hurt
I
Nintendo to
just
not
don't-
have it.
I don't think anybody on
Either
a
way,
Nintendo
I'm saying
system
either way,
is
it won't.
buying
It's not
that
going to
game.
change much.
I don't think it warrants producing and manufacturing a game for that system because nobody on that system is going to buy it.
Plus, they're not going to put it in cartridge form.
If the port, if the port is easy,
I mean, if it's
You put a
easy,
beer in
sure,
front of my
go
beer,
nuts.
And now I have put the wrong beer.
It's like a
let's put the empty beers down here. We'll put the
beer,
empty beers.
beer
on.
roulette live in the
Beer
show.
that's not a game I want to
It's
play.
all going to the same place. It's fine.
Beer roulette or Overwatch?
How's my beer taste?
I'm playing Overwatch. See, it's my controller. It's playing.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the game's just playing behind us.
Yeah.
Except I think someone's AFK right now.
No, that's Bastion.
Yeah,
That's how you play
the most
him.
riveting
You
gameplay.
just don't move.
You don't
No,
move, and you go in turret mode, and you just shoot.
That's it. That's what he does.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
And
It
then
takes
you
a
have
lot
a
of skill to
Mercy,
play him.
so much skill.
And then you have a Mercy, who's the healer healing you, and you never die.
Which is right
Okay.
next to him, by the way.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. You know.
Okay.
All right. This is the
That's how
frustration
you
I have
play.
with that game.
Hey, it's Geo.
Is that
Yes.
Gio?
Johnny Danger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Hey, look at
That's
Gio.
Geo.
I'm gonna text him like, hey,
Yeah.
bro, you're in the show now.
That's
Just
fun.
wanted to know.
Welcome to the show.
Well,
Welcome to the stream.
GCUB debut for Geo.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
That's funny. That's cool though. I mean,
Yeah, and I like the skin. I like the skin pops up because that's the pre-order skin or the origin skin.
it was like a noir skin for the pre-order.
Well, then the Noir skin for the pre-order was for Widowmaker.
Okay.
But this is the origin skin, and it looks like he's like overgrown.
Are the skins unlockable?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I have to buy any?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. You don't get to choose what you buy, which is stupid.
So,
Okay.
so there's two ways to unlock skins through loot boxes, which you get.
It is the future MMOs. Just so you know.
You get-
Issue Time mentions real quick. Sorry to interrupt you,
Go
but
ahead.
he's been trying to find new Vive games. That's a guy that was
Yeah,
like, "Oh, there's no basketball game. Like, I'm just gonna code a basketball game and play for the Vive."
I'll be honest with you. When I was looking through the Vive marketplace on Steam, there are so many things out there that looked really cool. But the only thing, I think I talked about this before, the only thing that I really, really wanted was that virtual fucking desktop. That is the coolest thing in the world.
Oh,
Where
the
you
virtual
can,
desktop.
yeah, you just fucking be Batman and have like 1,000 screens in front of you,
Oh, that'd be cool.
and just like throw stuff on there. Like, oh, I'll just use this one screen for that. That is amazing. I want that. I want that right now.
I need a Vive in my life as well.
That might have to happen.
Going back to the other subject, you
Right.
mentioned it was a.
So there's two ways to unlock skins. It's through loot boxes, which
Okay.
you get one per level,
Stupid.
and there's infinite levels, or you just buy them. They're about $1 each,
Yeah.
and they go down with more you buy. Or you get in-game currency, which is unlocked through duplicates through your loot box.
Yeah.
Or your loot box give your shit, and you just buy the skins.
Yeah.
So that's two different ways.
Okay. Well, at least you can unlock them
Yeah.
in the normal course of gameplay.
Yeah.
I hate whenever anything like that is random. Like, I feel like the box should be random, but it should be like, if I maybe it should have a higher chance if you play the character more often.
I agree.
That's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I hate grinding out a level. Say, for instance, you're getting higher level, and it becomes harder and harder for you to level up, and you fucking got that next level that you've been working your ass off, and you've been only playing Soldier 76, but you unlock a skin for Diva.
Boo.
And it's like, fuck. Now I have to like either spend more money or I have to grind out a whole nother level to have the chance of getting a skin.
Poor Diva,
the
by
worst.
the way, the subject of most of the Overwatch porn right now.
Yeah.
And she's like a child.
Yeah. People don't seem
I
to
think
care.
she's 16 years old.
It's
Nobody
kinda
cares.
fucked up, man.
Nobody cares, man. It's on the internet.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Kind of fucked up. Misha Time also in the chat mentions that it's super tech demoy. He's talking about the Vive.
Yeah.
I
expect it to be that way
out the
for
money,
now.
you should be able to choose what you get. I agree, and we were talking about before we went on the air
Or
about
that,
how
yeah, that'd
Oculus
be
was
fine.
locking out
Yeah.
their storefront to the Vive because it was available through an exploit. Why aren't these things cross-compatible? Why are you locking them? I mean, I guess that's a conversation for another time, and maybe
I mean,
you
it's
guys in the
basically
chat.
saying, why can't I play a PS4 game on an Xbox?
Yeah, I
Same
guess you're right.
argument.
That's a good point. That's
Yeah.
a good point. I feel like where VR is so new right now, everything should just be open source, and
Yeah.
everyone should be trying to
but
establish.
money's a big-
eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that they're kind of set up, like that's a thing that will
It's a
eventually happen.
money-driven thing.
I
Well,
don't-
and Facebook's kind of.
It's like saying this thing is running on an AMD chipset. This thing is running on an Intel chipset.
Yeah.
You can't use this. Like, that doesn't exist. Like, that's the way I see these things going.
Right.
I don't see them ended up being like a console war with
Sure.
headsets. That would be stupid.
Okay. I guess that's. I don't know. That's kind of strange for me, but we'll see.
Money talks.
Hey, that's my name. 45. No, but he's absolutely right. Money does talk. Overwatch. Closing thoughts on Overwatch before we move on.
Good. I just fear what they're gonna do for the future.
Why do you fear?
Well,
Okay, is all
It
the
could-
post-purchase content free, or
no.
so it's expansion related? I heard something about how they would continue to add content for
They probably
free.
Yeah,
will.
they will, but I don't know what's gonna be free or
All
not.
of
That's
it.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I doubt all of it will be.
I just how do they gonna bring longevity into that game? Because I could see it could get boring.
You gonna add new
Soon.
characters?
Yeah.
I guess it's the same reason people play any other shooter.
I don't know.
I mean,
I
there's a lot
don't
of-
have the same feeling that I have when I play Call of Duty when I play Overwatch.
So you don't think the competitive scene is going to sink their teeth into
No
this thing?
fucking way.
Really?
They
No.
already have
I mean, they have a
going.
tournament and they have a competitive scene now, but I imagine that competitive scene will be very similar to like Brawlhalla or like
Really?
Any
But
other
Brawlhalla
thing
is
that-
an indie game,
right.
and Overwatch is powered by Activision.
That's cool.
Hats. They'll
But
add hats to all your
They
characters.
better had.
I mean,
Hats.
skins are
Can
the
we
same
get some
shit.
hats, please?
they have to be coming out and supporting a very big competitive scene, which I don't foresee them doing. I
so
mean,
you don't see the shooters.
look at what's their MOBA?
Her Heroes of the Storm.
Here's the Storm.
No one plays that shit.
It's supposed to be competitive. Nobody plays that
No,
competitively.
I played it.
No competitive team
It's-
plays that game competitively. There's
You
a
think
bunch of
that's
like
like-
college kids that
So
like,
is this a Blizzard problem?
yeah,
Yes.
they didn't have the infrastructure ready to support a big competitive scene. It's the same. It's the reason why I give Hi-Res so much praise. It's not just because I actually like the game. It's just business wise, they have made some really, really good decisions.
So what are they doing that these guys aren't going to?
When they first the first season of Smite, which was basically the first year in which it came out, they had already had the I forget what the Georgia Convention Center booked because
right.
they knew for a fact that they were going to do a huge tournament. They even had a way to come up with the money, which I thought was genius. They had a loot chest in the game that one, like I think it was like a huge amount of the proceeds of people that bought it in game.
I think like
that,
90% of the
yeah, it was like
proceeds.
90% of it went to the pool for the tournament.
Yeah.
And it had like really cool shit in it. So I was like, yeah, I want that. So I bought a shit ton of myself. And I know a bunch of people did that.
For the fantasy point thing, which
Yeah,
is awesome.
it was during that, and they just the way they went about building, because obviously they didn't have enough money to do a $2 million prize pool, which that's what their first competitive sport thing was a $2 million prize pool. They let the game the fans pay for the thing, which I thought was genius.
Yeah,
it was smart,
So
and I didn't
recurring
feel like I
revenue.
got my
Yeah.
like I didn't feel like I was bent over. Like nobody spread the cheeks.
You
They just
paid for your own prize pool.
I
You didn't
paid
feel like you
I
got
paid
fucked.
for somebody else's prize pool because I'm not going to championship. Let's be real. I'm great at the game, but not that good. But
pretty bad.
I'm pretty bad. Real bad.
Let's be honest.
But no, no. I just thought it was awesome the way they went about doing it. It was like, hey, help us do this thing. Here's this digital thing that costs us $0 to make.
Pretty much.
Go nuts. Like, maybe Blizzard could pull it off. You know, that'd be great. They have the money. They have the know-how to
They've
do
got
it. But,
BlizzCon. You don't think they're
They
going to
do.
morph BlizzCon into like a championship
but
tournament
just
bullshit?
turning their convention into a tournament thing is not a good idea because then they lose the fans from everything else. If the main reason to go to BlizzCon is to watch the World Championships for Overwatch, what happens to all the people that like?
Well, it's the same
everything
shit
else.
that they did for what's their stupid fucking card game?
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone.
They do the World Championship Hearthstone on BlizzCon every
I
year.
know,
Which is just such a funny setup. I've never
but
even
I
seen
don't
it
know.
before.
Maybe it'll
It's
work
just
for them.
two dudes on a laptop with
Yeah.
headphones.
So
It's hilarious.
so
Hey,
awkward.
hey, they're at a tavern and they're drinking and playing a card game.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
you got to use your
I
imagination.
remember-
Alright, I get it,
Okay.
get it,
I remember the
get it.
first thing when they had the all-in-ones
Maybe
and
they
they were
need
like
more vibes.
fucking.
Yeah.
That was so funny to me. It was
was-
great.
I-
They had these giant screens and they were just like,
They
It's like
announced-
watching it's like watching Pokemon people
Yeah.
play. They're not the cameras there, but they're all like this.
yeah.
So you just see like their forehead.
They announced, and the reflection of them in the screen is like,
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah. Actually,
They-
I was really bored. So I was watching Pokemon card game tournament.
Huh?
They all wear headphones
Yeah.
and talk
In the card game?
in tournaments.
What?
They're wearing headphones and they're talking out what they're thinking to the stream. It's really bizarre.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I remember when they announced Overwatch at BlizzCon, it was made out to be a really big deal, and the dude was up there and he was having like an erotic moment
This
himself.
is the game.
He's like, I just can't believe
This is the
I'm
game.
gonna
we wanted to
remember
make."
years from now when I'm on the stage making this announcement, and they're like, "Fucking Overwatch," and everyone's like, "What? Where's Titan?"
Yeah.
And
It's
That
like,
is
oh,
Titan.
this
yeah,
is it.
and it is Titan. But
Um,
so this is what we got.
Yep.
And I see them taking BlizzCon, morphing it into like a huge major tournament.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
like they
that
did
was
for
a good- that was a good
Hearthstone.
Play. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
An accidental headshot by Hanzo. That's all he ever
all
I
the
love how he
best
froze out there. He was
plays.
like, did I just fucking do that?
All the
I fucking
best
did- I'm the
plays.
best. He just put the controller down and runs out.
I mean, what they could do a lot with this game, DLC wise, to make it better.
Okay.
They probably add a horde mode of some sort.
I'd be so down for that.
Yeah.
Like if they did a horde mode.
I mean,
for
they're
that game.
obviously
Dude,
gonna.
horde modes have been in games since like ODST.
But I really want a horde mode in
And you-
like
Yeah, but
the
horde mode
division.
with like team comps, it's kind
I'm
of
like,
cool.
we talk
Awesome.
about this thing not doing enough new stuff, and we're like, we want a horde mode.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Touche. I'll take
I mean,
that.
I'm not trying to. I'm
right,
not
horde
trying to
mode,
shit on your
But when you
ideas.
beat the horde mode, you get a skin.
A skin for the
It's
character.
like
Yeah.
Mario Maker, 16 levels of expert, 100 lives, and you get a fucking skin at the end of it for the 8-bit.
Horde mode.
Horde
Or
mode.
horde mode.
No, a horde mode.
Write that
Definitely
one down.
horde.
It's a
mode.
horde mode where like
horde, you
a
said
horde
it.
mode. horror mode where
Horde.
Tracer and
Diva.
That's
That's
oh no, that's bad. No,
Pornhub.
Pornhub.com
Pornhub
slash Overwatch.
It's Roadhog and Tracer.
Hodor mode.
Oh god.
No, don't say that around Tucker.
Horde
Boy. He's
mode.
gonna start crying.
Spoiler alert.
Horde mode. Yeah, that's what we're
Horde
talking
mode.
about, Mishu.
Horde.
Mishu time.
Oh man.
I mean,
yeah.
there's already 12 maps for the game, which is
So-
pretty big map.
12 maps?
Yeah.
Call of Duty
I don't
launches
feel
with
like there's
20.
12.
It doesn't feel like there's 12.
Call of Duty, it's called, I guess, including the map packs
Well, no.
on its own.
Call of Duty 4 launched with 21 maps.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just
you're
you didn't
fucking
see
right.
most of them in rotation because a lot of them were 2v2
Yep.
or like
Yeah.
big team. So
Well-
you'd usually only see like 12 to 15 in the middle.
This is where this game gets kind of weird. Is it's just one game mode, pretty much. It's like 2 game modes, I think, right?
Yeah, it's 2, but they're very, very similar.
They're exactly the same, and well, not
okay.
exactly the same.
So
Let's
now I'm
catch-
listening. There's only 2 game modes.
There's only 2 game
So
modes,
there's like capture the point, domination, whatever.
right?
And then there's
Like this thing where
a
you
mix of both, where you capture the point to unlock the payload and move the payload,
right,
and then there's just move the payload,
and
and that's
Is
it,
there
right?
deathmatch?
that's it. And how many
No.
maps are there?
The achievements say 12. The achievement says win 1 game on each of the 12 maps,
I haven't seen 12.
but it doesn't feel like there's
No
12.
fucking way, I've seen 12 maps. I've seen like 3 or 4 maps.
No, there's more than that.
Really?
Yeah, there's more than that.
Do you think they did that on purpose
I
though?
don't feel like there's been.
Give you a little bit at the beginning so that they can slowly trickle stuff out,
That's
keep the game
dumb.
relevant.
but I don't think.
Maybe.
Unless,
I
if
don't
they're
know.
doing it for free, then sure. Yeah, that's
they don't-
smart.
yeah,
If
it's
they're
agreed.
making you pay for it, that's stupid.
Yes.
I feel like I heard
double
that they were
agree.
doing it for free, but now I might be full of shit, so I'm not sure. Misha Time says, but if you look at Call of Duty, there's 12 different game modes that have objectives.
Mm.
So he's got a really good point there where that game's launching at $60 and it has all these different things that you can do within the maps.
To be quite
There
honest,
is like one other game mode,
Okay.
and it's like their weekly different thing. Like
Yeah.
this week, it's your cooldowns are set to 2 seconds.
So it's like dailies.
wait,
Right.
they have this in Overwatch?
Yeah,
They stole that from Smite.
I know they did.
I'm just saying.
Who stole it from like
League of
World of
Legends.
Warcraft?
League did do it.
They stole it from
There's always like daily
Ultima Online.
objectives and like daily.
Ultima Online did it first.
EverQuest.
Who stole it from fucking?
But like during the
Mist
beta, it was
Online.
during the beta, it's
Oh.
random heroes every time you die.
Hello.
Yeah.
Um,
So you would die as Diva, you
come
get
back.
Tracer. You die as Tracer, you get.
That's kind of cool.
Misha
base
Time in the chat
draw.
also mentions that nobody ever goes for the objectives, just go for kills, and he's right. In an online space, that's
And that's the reason why when I play Call of
Yeah.
Duty, which I have a lot of fun with, it's awesome. I
I play
pretty much
Kill
just play
Confirmed.
team deathmatch.
I play Kill
team
Confirmed.
deathmatch because people are going for them kills anyway, baby.
It pisses me off because I'm expecting people to do the objective and then they don't, and then we lose, and I'm like,
I play Kill Confirmed.
It pisses Joe off, but not like
It
defending
pisses Joe
Batman
off, but
versus
you'll
Superman
still spend
level
all
of
his
being
money
pissed
on that
off.
thing.
no, that's Rage Joe.
Rage Joe literally screaming, like blowing out the mic.
No, it's
Yeah.
backpedal, Joe.
That's just
That's
the thing.
2016 theme for him.
2016.
Hashtag Joe 20.
I want a picture of me like on a bike going backwards.
On a backward segue.
I used to love pedaling backwards on the geared bikes. I felt like a badass.
Oh.
My bike doesn't have brakes.
Brr.
This bike
Um,
has no brakes.
I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
No handlebars?
I forget where that's from.
Ah,
That's a song.
yeah.
yeah, that's what it is.
I remember who sang it though.
How
That
about
guy was out of Maine. What the fuck was his name?
card games on motorcycles? That's another one.
What? What was his name?
I don't know.
Spose. Was it Spose?
Weird Al
Look at
Yankovic.
Spose.
Yankovic.
It wasn't
what's his
Weird
name?
Al. Was it?
Yankovic. First of all.
that's it.
Yankovic?
Yankovic. No, Spose was the ride my bike with no handlebars guy.
Ah,
He was
okay.
out of Maine.
I'm gonna
I
take
can
your word for
ride
it.
my
Yeah. No.
bike, no
I can
handlebars.
ride my bike with
This
no
is
handlebars.
GQ
Yeah.
karaoke night. Here we go.
Anyway,
Let's do it.
so
That's in 2
Overwatch came
weeks.
out. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
A little bit of news yesterday. Maybe it was a
Overwatch
couple of
came
days
out.
ago.
Oh.
Overwatch came out. Future MMOs.
Give me that
Batman
bottle
Arkham
opener.
Asylum and Arkham City are getting the remastered treatment on Xbox One,
Yay.
PlayStation 4. I didn't see if it was going on PC. I'll have to double check that. But
I wouldn't.
Probably not.
are we at
Yeah,
remaster
I
fatigue
wouldn't
here?
think-
Like those games didn't come out very long ago.
I'm done. Like, well, not done, but like they just need to stop doing that.
I haven't played since
Flowbots,
Arkham
Flowbots.
Flowbots.
Got you. You're right.
Got
You're right. You're right.
No,
City. What came out after Arkham City? Arkham
It was
Super City?
well, no. Arkham Origins was made by a different team. It wasn't
Ah.
made by Rocksteady.
I didn't play
but
that
it's still
one.
a Batman game, though, right?
It was still a Batman game, but they didn't consider it to be part of the official canon because it
Wow.
wasn't made by Rocksteady. It was one of those
Fucking
like
God.
Kojima made Metal Gear,
Didn't it play the same
and
way?
then somebody else made Metal Gear 2,
But it's the
like
same
Snake's
game.
Revenge, and then he was like, no. I'm gonna redo Metal Gear 2 and call it something else.
I'm sorry, you don't get to do that.
Who made the Mad
Sorry.
Max game? Same
It's in the
company?
series. If
It's the same game.
It's the same game. The game mechanics play the same. It even is in the story of
You're
the
right.
same game. It's a game. It's in the series. I'm sorry. You don't just get to say that it's not in the series because
Even
you feel like it.
the was a Shadow of Mordor was the same game.
Yeah, it's just like
A reskin.
yeah. I'm sorry. It's in there now. But
Even
no.
Developer. I've already asked again.
Oh
It's
shit.
really far down there.
Sorry.
Almost lost it.
So
Thanks.
we're remastering games. I'm just looking at the sheer number of
Sup,
remasters.
who
We have an
dropped ya?
Uncharted remaster.
I've missed you.
Who dropped
Who
you?
dropped you? Yo, my favorite cat. Yeah,
Oh, thanks.
I'm fucking flattered right now.
I love Who Dropped You. He's
Thank
my
you.
favorite.
I got a boner right now. It's for you.
Whoa, lovely haircut. Who got
Thanks,
the
man.
haircut?
I hope
You
it's
got the
me.
haircut?
I got a haircut.
I was gonna say, it certainly wasn't me.
I
I got a
definitely
haircut too.
wasn't. No.
Oh yeah.
Look at nice.
Don't forget about me.
Cut to
They
your
can't
screen.
see me.
Just cut to your screen and leave it there for like 5 seconds.
Well, I did cut somebody's hair today.
Does
Try.
that stay on the table?
What?
Does that
No.
fall?
No, it
Damn.
fell off.
Yeah.
I'll get it later.
Uncharted remastered. You got the Call of Duty 4 remaster that's coming.
Wait,
But that's
Uncharted
that's
remastered?
kind of a remake.
You got the
Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 came out as a trilogy.
don't forget about all the Call of Duty remaster collection thing. With
Last
all
of Us remastered.
fucking crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that didn't even make it to the next gen.
Yeah.
That came out like a day ago.
Last of Us.
Yeah.
Last of Us. Literally,
did.
there was less than a year where they put it on the PS4. But
That's
it,
crazy.
they should just wait for PS4.
What are they going to
so, yeah.
remaster? Like
It's
We're gonna
bumped
make
up the
it-
frame rate.
4K.
They bumped up the frame rate. So
PS4 Neo exclusive?
Oh,
is this like
I'm waiting
okay?
for that to happen to somebody.
Is this necessary?
No. Well,
The
yes
Arkham
and no.
games.
Yes.
So
But it's not like the
It's-
catalog needs it.
it's putting it on on this gen systems, right?
Yes.
Sure, then that's fine.
Why can't you just have
What-
backwards compatibility for them though?
Mishu Time in the chat just
Yeah,
mentions that.
but they
Do you
don't
think
have it on
increasing
PS4.
outcry for backwards compatibility lessens the remasters? I think it lessens the remasters because then
Wait.
you can all of a sudden play the games.
Yeah.
I almost wonder, like, are these guys behind in their dev cycles for the games that they want to put out that they go, oh my god, we just need to put out a higher frame rate version of fucking Batman?
What is it?
Just
Is
to
it
get
also all they're
by.
doing is just upping the frame rate and making the graphics look prettier?
Yeah, Arkham Knight just came out like
Like not too long ago.
not too long ago, and you mentioned that went on sale.
Yeah,
Something
it's
like
like
that.
$20 now.
Yeah.
Remember that?
So I'm just confused as to why we're tripping over ourselves to
It's
get these
an
games out.
FOT COD. A FOT
The
COD?
rumors of the Mass Effect remasters, which are probably going to be announced at E3, in preparation for Andromeda to get you familiar with the universe.
I actually wouldn't mind
Yeah.
playing Mass Effect
It-
on the
it's-
new gens though.
But then that goes back to my personal preference. I love Mass Effect,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
Like,
so do I.
at what point do we set like we didn't see this with the 360, did we? Or the PS3? We got on the PS3 we did get God of War remastered.
Which needed it though. That needed
Ico
it.
and
That needed
Shadow
it too.
Colossus.
I could try, yeah.
I mean, PS2 games, yes.
we got the big ones. We didn't get like Batman.
Right.
That's the thing. Like it was usually like the first party titles.
I
got.
do think the Arkham games, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City specifically, probably the best licensed games ever.
Fair,
Which ones?
fair.
Arkham Asylum and Arkham City,
Oh, yeah.
the best games based off of
A character,
licensed
an IP,
IP.
yeah. I agree with you. Unless it's Wolverine Origins, the game.
I'm sorry.
Remastered now means isn't broken at launch. He right.
Yes, 100%. Right.
Should
Hey,
they-
wait. What about Halo though?
I was about to say, should
Well,
they,
Re-
Halo
remaster
absolutely remastered
Halo?
that did not
Master
work.
Chief Collection remastered.
Did not
Mastered.
work.
The remastered
No.
Chief
I
Collection.
was about to say that. The remastered Chief Collection.
Remastered Chief Collection. There's an
man.
enhanced version of Dying Light, an Xbox One game that came out. That game's
And it
on
didn't
Xbox
even-
already.
It didn't even sell that well. I don't understand why they're even bothering.
It's almost like they're like, man, we really thought this game would hit. Hey guys, you remember Dying Light? We're gonna put it out again real quick. See it
Why?
this time?
I'm waiting to see
I never
the
played
Dead
that
Rising
game.
3 remaster, like some shit like that.
Dude.
Like just like all these games
Another-
that failed. You're like,
Rise
let's
remastered.
try one more time, guys. Just put it out there and see if they like it.
I'd replay Dead Rising 1. I think it was fun as fuck.
That game was fun. I love like
Those achievements?
slapping stuff
The
together.
Dead
Wanted
Rising
me to
games
kill
in
myself,
general
though.
were fun, but I mean, are they games?
Those achievements
worthy
on
of-
Dead Rising 1s were so rough. And they were all worth 20 gamer score.
It was the one
Yeah.
that kill 100,000.
No, it's survive 7-day survival.
Fuck, bro.
You know how hard that, and without saving. Oh, it was rough.
That'd be good.
What happened?
Goldeneye.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's never gonna happen though.
The actual Goldeneye, not that bullshit that we got like.
GoldenEye
from-
007. Fuck that game. You're talking
Yeah.
about N64. In fact, Misha Time in the chat, I played GoldenEye with him.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of
Yeah.
games I would
I
love
play,
remastered.
he and I
that
throw
are-
back to GoldenEye fucking like no one's business.
The only thing that
I
I'd
want a
be,
remaster of Perfect Dark, not Perfect Dark Zero.
no,
Original
nobody
Perfect
likes.
Dark.
I want
That came out on Xbox
Perfect Dark?
360, the
Perfect Dark
original
Zero?
Perfect Dark at a higher frame rate clip
Oh shit!
and 1080p.
Minecraft
Really?
remaster.
Yes, it was on the
That-
arcade.
Oh shit!
didn't
Banjo
know that.
Kazooie got the same
I
treatment,
know that.
widescreen and 1080p.
I did just buy Peggle on fucking Xbox One.
It's free in
It
Xbox
was
One.
free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
have
was like,
Peggle too.
that game's amazing.
Gotta get
I
that
love Peggle.
Worms.
Ah, fucking
Worms
love
is
that.
fun.
Gotta
Worms,
get that
I'd be game for
Uno.
Worms too.
You got that webcam?
No, you can't play Uno.
You got
Too
them
many dicks on
penises?
Uno, and I don't mean like dicks like assholes. I mean like penises.
He says, "Let me get my PlayStation pants." This
Oh
motherfucker.
my god.
he had like an attire for playing video
Really?
games. It was like the
Is it one of the
slummiest
shirt-
fucking. It was
was it
like
that shirt right
athletic
there?
shorts. Yeah, it was like that. It was like when you go home now, like when you're 30 and you're like, I'm gonna put athletic shorts on and just fucking play games. Like he was doing that at like 16. Okay, so he invented.
I feel
that.
bad because I go to my closet, it's just wrestling shirts.
Dude. You know what? My wife told me that I looked poor for wearing my Balor Club shirt at Disney the other day.
You look,
I
I
took
wore
so
my
much
Balor
offense
Club
to
shirt
it.
at
you look
Disney, too.
I took so much offense to it. I was so
I
salty
went
about
last
it.
week.
I can imagine her saying that. That's what
She was like, I just hate it how like the wait staff treats us differently when you're like wearing wrestling shirts and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I was so mad at the beginning, but now I'm kind of like, yeah, you're right. I
love
probably
that.
shouldn't wear my Balor
Oh,
Club.
I'm probably
shirts
gonna
for
use
one
that
of
With
the
the
games.
Linkin Park jokes just for you.
Oh,
Dude,
thank
you know what? Bring them on. Bring on the Linkin Park.
you.
I
I
don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try,
Rice
Oh my
Remastered.
God.
Keep that in mind.
Dude.
etc., etc.
except
Minecraft Remastered. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. That game has only come out on every platform ever. The only thing it hasn't come out on yet is Calculator.
I'm ready
And
to
it
see.
will. It's gonna. It's gonna.
Yo, bro, I got
It
the
can.
new, I got the new TI 285.
That shit's
Playing
coming out on
Minecraft.
Calculator, baby.
No, I'm ready to see
Yeah, hit him with a
Minecraft
stunner.
actually be remastered, where all the mods that make it look good are just canon. or
That'd be
standard.
awesome as hell. I'd
Just-
say
there
the
you go.
fuck out of that.
Boom, done. Give me
Athlete
that.
Steve edition.
Yeah,
Athlete Steve Edition.
I don't know. That was like a running joke.
I want
Yeah,
Red Dead
it was so
Remastered
funny.
as well.
Red Dead Remastered's gonna happen because there's gonna be a new Red Dead. That's the next game they're working on. Rockstar, I guarantee it.
The game was a lot of fun.
Yeah, because they did say that they
It's
did.
the one that's been sitting in their closet the longest.
Well, they
Yeah.
said that they had not finished.
How about
the series.
the tabletop tennis? Rockstar tabletop tennis.
they
remastered.
always put out a crazy bullshit game to test the physics, and then
Exactly.
they put out the real
Like,
game.
Yeah.
hey guys, so we test out the table tennis, and then we decided to put table tennis in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
And it was
figure.
awesome.
It was great.
Yeah.
So this was our physics engine test,
Yeah,
and then
you bought
GTA 4. I was like, great.
And then a lot of people bought that
You
game.
paid for it because there was nothing else at the time. What were you gonna play? Fucking Tony Hawk.
Oh god.
There was nothing on the
What's
360
Hey,
at
they
that time.
remastered Tony Hawk HD.
Oh,
Not too
I
long ago.
played it. I liked
did
it.
was
anybody
a
play
lot of
that
fun.
new Tony Hawk game that came out?
It was
No, I
awesome.
heard nothing but
Woo!
terrible things about
It was
it.
real
But
bad.
the remake of, well, not the remake, but the remaster that you're talking
Yeah,
about, that
Tony
was
Hawk
on live,
HD. It was 1 and 2, and I
actually
think
pretty
3.
sweet.
It was fun.
Shout out
Actually
to
pretty
Wendy's.
sweet because it was a downloadable game. It was cheap.
It was $20.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
So I mean, I guess that's the right way to do remastered.
Pretty okay achievements. In
Yeah.
case you wanted to know.
He likes those Chivos.
I love them.
I knew it.
I'm not a big achievement guy.
I have over 100,000. It's a lot of
I
fun.
can't do that.
Martin, question for you. I just want to know if your PlayStation onesie has like
Onesie.
the buttons on the back where you remove it for your butt.
Oh yeah, especially for that.
Got it. Okay,
You gotta-
especially-
That's where they
You got to poop in the bucket.
Joe-
You gotta get
That's
some
good.
air in there.
Gotta get that
Mom.
airflow.
gotta get some ventilation
Don't
on
eat
there.
meatloaf.
Man,
Never know what she's
Not
doing.
from.
that was a terrible episode.
I love
Great
that
episode.
episode. I remember I was rating AQ40, which was a 40-man raid in WoW.
Yeah.
We all stopped to watch that episode.
Great
All 40
episode.
of us stopped to watch that,
That
episode.
episode got us back into WoW. We
Really?
stopped playing, and then we're
God
like,
damn
we
it.
need to be playing more. WoW.
We need to play. I want to look like a potato. I want to look. That one wanted to be me. I can't do that. And in fact, that new MMO that's coming out,
Which one?
Chronicles of Elria.
Oh, yeah. Conquer Illyria.
I'm Illyria.
I think it's Illyria.
Ah.
Illyria.
Elmira.
Elmira. Elvira.
Elvira. Wait,
Okay, whatever. Go on.
wait a minute. Elmira was from what?
Elvira
No,
was
no.
from...
Elmira was from Family Matters, right? Or was it Elvira? I thought it was Elmira.
I thought Elvira was like a bad chick.
You're talking about Urkel?
Yeah.
And
Was
Carl?
was Elvira the bad version of Elmira? Like when she
What?
went into the thing? You know how he had like
Because
the-
Urkel had Stefan.
Yeah, he had like
Oh,
Stefan.
Stefan. That's right.
I don't know.
But there's not a need.
Tiny
it's like
Toons, that's what
a
it is.
good
Tiny
version of
Toons.
it.
This
Yeah.
guy, he's
This-
hot
This
back.
guy.
He's just good. He's
Mr.
got all
Mr.
the-
Chad Misha, you're welcome in this chat at any time.
Anytime. You got it back.
So back to your Elvira Chronicles.
Yeah, so like
The
I'm
life and
talking
death
about
of
that
MMO.
MMO.
I'm gonna get it.
Which,
But-
if they don't knows about it, what is it?
It is a new MMO that's coming out.
It's on
That
Kickstarter.
it's on Kickstarter. I think there's got what
Five-ish days more, and just hit
days more?
over $1 million.
Yeah, it's hit its goal way early.
Yeah.
But so the premise of it is the fact that you can die, like actually die.
Yeah, your character ages.
Yeah, and
like,
will eventually
It
die.
takes a toll on like the environment around you too.
which is cool.
Now, is this like a Peter Molyneux promise? You can plant the tree at the beginning of the game and go back and see
Well,
its
it's
progress.
kind of
This
like you
game.
could die and then like you have to transverse like the spirit planes. Again.
Yeah, so like
That's weird.
you're basically a soul for the most part. So like you're a soul. You got your little body. You're doing your thing. You're cutting people up. You're fighting. You die. Then your soul then goes into your next character that you make,
Okay,
and
okay.
you kind of have like
Like New Game
new
Plus sort of.
your so like say for instance the person before was like super built and strong.
Yeah.
Your new dude that took the soul is going to be able to like be strong and stuff.
For the record, I hope that's how real life works out.
That'd be awesome.
It does work.
I will
Yeah.
I will inhabit that Squirtle right there.
Squirtle or
Come alive.
Squirrel?
Just a Squirtle.
Okay.
Probably,
Squirtle.
probably that Squirtle. But we'll see.
You're a plushie Squirtle.
Well, it'll
You
come
fork
alive.
over another $60 to get a new game, a new life.
Oh,
They do have-
they do have
yeah,
a way.
life
That,
sparks.
it's like I don't know if it's cost to play again, like play another like live.
No,
or
I think what they're doing
it's
is
like
like
some other.
you get paid $20 to keep your character alive.
Oh,
I
that's
think.
stupid.
Could be wrong.
But what if he's already old?
Yeah, he just
Well-
stays old forever. He's like the old. The other thing I thought was there are no scripted quests too,
That's also cool.
which the last time I heard that, remember last time I heard that, and I was super excited, Mark. Remember, I was watching that trailer every day
Yes.
in the store.
Really?
Yeah,
Fucking Guild
every
Wars 2.
fucking day,
Guild
dude.
Wars 2, I was so excited. They're like, you're gonna do stuff that's gonna affect the world. And I was
Dude,
like,
motherfucker, you
oh
were
my
excited
God.
after they announced all that shit on at E3 last year.
I was so happy.
Because you
Heart of
immediately
Thorns?
pre-ordered it,
Oh,
and then you
God.
started bitching about it
I was
on the
pissed.
show.
So
You're
pissed.
like, I'm so pissed. This is bullshit.
Yeah,
I
because-
pre-ordered it already,
I bought the collector's
I just
edition.
pre-ordered it
I
as soon
bought
as
the
it got
regular
announced,
game again,
but I'm
and,
mad.
and then
That's how real life works. You pay the doctor some money and then you live a little longer.
Hey.
That's true. So fucking
he's
mad.
got it right. So no,
If
you ever find yourself in Florida, Chad, come find us.
About
no,
when we get there.
I'm hesitantly excited about that game because I
keep-
still have that burn.
Here's
I
the thing
can't.
with
I
this, too.
cannot wait to hear you bitch about it and
Oh,
then
it's gonna
talk about
happen.
how you paid it in full.
Here's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Here's the thing about that game is like I really want to back it. And I've been like on that website every day, like I'm gonna put $40 down,
Their
I don't know,
pricing
$40
structure
down,
is fucking.
and then I just don't do it.
it's because their
yeah.
pricing structure is
It's
evil.
each tier is $10 difference.
10 or 5,
Yeah,
and
it's
you
like,
sit there and
oh, okay, $40. Okay, 50.
How much you got my name in the credits?
Like a 1,500.
1,500 something
What?
ridiculous. Yeah,
All I have to do is throw a special thanks in there. It's text.
yeah.
Give me $30.
Give you $30.
$30.
You
and
sit
then
there like
thanks.
wheel and deal with the
I'll back
developers. I give,
I'll
I
do
give
it.
you like $100.
Yeah.
Put my name in there.
I'm
Like,
not
all right.
going any higher than 30. Sorry.
I'm probably gonna do 35 on it.
I've already did 40.
You already did 40.
Keep it on the
I'm
radar.
probably gonna do 40
Yeah.
because 40 is the next tier up for stuff in the
That's
game.
how they get you though.
No
You
way.
gotta put the line down at one point.
Sound like a
These cars.
old
So
Trump supporter.
what chat is saying, what Mr.
Yeah. Okay.
And I wanna talk
There's a
about
news
this.
source that after Kong is done, and what he's talking about is
Yeah, I'm like I have no idea.
he's talking about Universal Studios.
So I want to add to this.
So they're removing some
Kids
some
Zone.
of yeah
He
they're
always has the
removing
most
some of the
random
amenities
news, I'm
from
not gonna
Universal.
lie.
I like this though. I like this news because I used to work there.
They're removing some of the amenities from Universal, and they're putting in Nintendo themed attractions. So once
Which-
those are done and they're removed, Nintendo Land Orlando will begin. It's going to be
So
like a
there's-
smaller
Here's
section.
two things to that point.
Islands of Adventure.
I don't think that's going to happen as soon as Kong is done because Universal has 2 rides under construction right now,
Mhm.
which would mean there's too much construction on Universal. To
I
attract
don't
people.
think it will happen immediately.
No,
but I absolutely think they're
I
in
think
planning
after
stages.
Jimmy Fallon opens, which is the next ride to open,
Right.
then they'll do it.
Wait, what?
Jimmy Fallon
So
sucks.
there's 2 new rides. There's 3 new rides. There's Kong, which is Kong.
Okay.
Then there's Fast and the Furious Overcharge, which take the place of disaster / earthquake.
Okay.
And then they have Jimmy Fallon Experience.
I thought that was
What the
Twister.
fuck is the Jimmy Fallon
Twister?
experience?
Is that
Well, it's
Twister?
Twister. It's
Yeah.
basically what I heard is Soren from Epcot, but with Jimmy Fallon.
All right. See,
It's like
Soren's getting a reboot at Epcot anyway.
is it really?
Yeah.
It just came out like 4 or 5 years
The
ago.
last time you can see like the traditional Soren is like this summer.
Wow.
They're changing it to something. But okay,
Uh,
so that's
Hulk is opening soon. Like this.
What's up?
Reopening.
He has a good question, which is the question that I care about. Is, what's up with Nintendo Land?
So I don't know what the rides are going to be,
So-
or jumping down a tube or anything like that. But it's going to be a Nintendo theme, similar to the way like Marvel kind of has like their own little 14-acre area.
Well,
in the
it's
middle of
basically
Islands of
Harry
Adventure.
Potter Land or Wizarding World of
Yeah,
Harry Potter.
so it's like a world within a world. So the Harry Potter attractions right now that Universal is like just, literally just fucking like shoving money in their bra for is like a section of their parks that is just like a park within a park that's themed after something.
So-
but they're gonna do that in Universal Japan first.
Yes, it's gonna start in Universal Japan,
Makes
but
sense.
Nintendo has a contract with Universal that their official theme park presence is going to be with Universal. It's not going to be like Six Flags where it's just
Actually,
Mario running around.
to the comment down there, Con was supposed to open in April, and they pushed it back.
It got pushed back.
And Hulk's opening in summer.
He said, "Just give me fucking Yoshi." I'm sure Yoshi will be there. They'll probably have a Nintendo World shop.
Well, what's in kids?
Some Nintendo theme rides.
What's in Kids Zone right now is just a little baby roller coaster and a show.
Yeah, well, fuck it, get rid of it.
So I don't know what the hell.
Who even likes kids anyway?
But there's a lot of space back there.
When I was a kid, there was
I
this
worked there
ride.
too long, so I know a lot about that park.
I know these fucks. Yeah,
Yeah, there
No,
you go.
Yeah, that's true.
When I was a kid, there was like a Mario thing at this, I guess, theme park called Carowinds. If you're from the boonies,
Motherfucking bootleg Mario thing is what
it was awesome. It said Mario on it. Like it was Mario.
bootleg.
But
Yeah,
the
I'm
zero
pretty sure
was an
Nintendo
O.
has
They'll never
nothing to do
find
with
us
that.
here.
The
Yes.
O was a zero.
But
Mario.
Mario,
Mario.
but it was basically like an obstacle course. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And we just had to run.
Wait, you're making kids do work?
Yeah, it was awesome. I
Oh,
did.
man.
I did. It was
You
great.
just disguise it as
You're like jumping over shit and like.
Here's a
there was,
funny
like,
little
moving shit.
side
It
thing.
was
I was playing with Derek, Overwatch,
Mhm.
and his kid's like, I don't want to go outside. It's boring. I've never connected with the kids so quickly.
awesome.
You're on the right path,
Yeah,
kid.
I like you,
You
kid.
got the right
It's
idea.
buy one get one M&M cookies at Publix
Oh.
right now.
That sounds
Wait,
terrible.
Let's
I
go.
took advantage of it.
What?
Yeah,
I can't eat M&M
I
cookies.
love
Yeah.
M&M cookies. My favorite.
No love for those.
Why?
Were you doing some plumbing work, Joe?
Why?
It's too
What's
much.
wrong with them?
It's too much.
There's fucking chocolate
You're
chip
already eating a
already.
cookie and you're putting candy in the fucking cookie. Are you gonna fucking put like
Joe,
sprinkles on?
you're
the
un-American for saying that.
Are
You're
you
eating chocolate
crazy?
chips anyway. It's the same
America's
thing.
all about cookies and candy in the cookies and ice cream.
You're just gonna stuff. You're gonna stuff a brownie.
What do
in
you
there
think a
too?
McRib is made out of?
You're gonna inject some frosting
Dreams?
in there too.
Dreams.
You know what?
God damn it.
We've got some funfetti frosting at the house. You know
Oh
how I've
my
been eating that shit?
There's no other way to eat whipped cream. You just shove it all in your mouth.
Who
no
eats
homo.
whipped cream? That's insane.
Now
She's
she
doing
does.
it too.
Yeah.
She's
Fucking-
doing it
fucking
too.
Just take
called
the whipped
out.
cream, you
We
shake it up,
were
and you
we were
shove it in your
dipping
mouth.
honey grams or teddy grams in them.
And then all the
Oh.
teddy grams gone.
They ran out. So we started-
This looks like a teddy
That's what
gram.
happens when I go to one of
Healthy.
Flats and I order queso and I run out of chips. I'm like, all right, let's shove it in my mouth.
178 pounds this morning, mind you. I'm 20 pounds lighter than my heaviest.
Hey,
I'm fat. I don't give a fuck though.
I'm the guy over here
I'm a
gaining
happy
weight.
fat
so
guy.
Fuck it.
That's
You
got
know?
oddly sexual. You know
Obviously,
what? I'm sorry.
Mm.
Stuffing my finger down my throat like that.
Fuck, man.
Oh
You're right.
yeah.
Did you?
Absolutely
Did we
right.
get the close
We're
up
not
on
episode
that?
69 yet. We
No.
can't be
Ah,
sexual.
Damn it! That would have been
Episode
good.
69. That's gonna be like the porn.
five
now.
away.
Just it's not even gonna be us streaming. It'll be our voices, but it'll just be Rule 34.
Oh yeah.
What's the website?
No, the
We
background
lose the
footage.
channel that day. It's gone.
Hear
They'll delete our
Valvina's theme
Twitch.
music in the background.
The Val Venus theme in the background
Hello,
the whole time.
Wade.
It'll just be his Titantron playing the whole time.
We'll have the super hot guy. Super hot. Super hot.
If you can give me some intel on the Star Wars land, which I know right now is currently
That's
being
not
built
Disney.
in California, Disneyland.
I don't know much about it.
I'd like it to come here so that I could.
It
renew
does
my
look
passes.
fucking cool on the concept art.
It's a Harry Potter land type thing, but Star Wars. So I will literally move in there.
They're supposed to have like a Millennium Falcon you can walk around.
Building what?
Yeah, they are.
Building Star Wars at
exactly.
Hollywood
And it's going to be
Studios.
kind of like a Harry Potter land thing, where it's kind of like a park within a park. Now, you mentioned the Millennium Falcon. Another off topic, real quick.
Yeah.
So episode 8 is filming right now overseas.
Yep.
They have a life-size Millennium Falcon built, just like they did for episode 7.
Yep.
There was no security guarding it, and people went to it and were climbing on it and in it and taking pictures with it. And like it's literally a replica. It's the Millennium
Put
Falcon.
my face melting.
It's full size Millennium Falcon with the steps from the end of episode 7, but
Are you-
where
I want
Ray
it.
goes up to meet
Who
Luke.
did that?
It's the whole set.
I
with the
want
steps.
it in my life.
Except instead of it being like on location at like
in New
the
Zealand.
fucking
or-
name of that stupid island,
Who's the studio
Skellig
that's
Michael.
doing this?
It's like a set to make it look like Skellig Michael. but literally like you can go. The Millennium Falcon is there, and I will show you after we go off the air.
I want
and
it.
people are like taking pictures like on top of this life-size Millennium Falcon. I want to fly over there now. Where's security?
I love this too.
My life.
I don't love this because I didn't get to do it.
I know.
Oh,
I know
Mark
that big
stripping.
oh.
Take it off.
Close your eyes, kids.
It reminds me of that fucking the Jalen kid who was going Super Saiyan.
Dan,
name is Mark.
There's no sub. He wants a sub now for this.
Oh God.
There's no sub.
There'll be a
There's no
sub.
sub.
There's a donate button. You can always donate.
There's a donate button. We have an alert
millions
for
of
that, too.
shekels to us.
Go ahead
Hey,
and
they might
donate a
have subs
buck.
later.
You'll trigger that. Holy
Oh,
cow.
man.
Okay, so
I jizz.
I'll move on from that. You know what? Let's get into the meat and potatoes tonight.
Let's not talk
Meat and
about anything
potatoes.
else. Oh, potatoes?
Let's call them. What were you gonna say? Both of you were like, whoa, potatoes.
Whoa.
Potatoes.
I love
Potatoes?
potatoes.
French fries?
Yeah.
American.
I'm Irish. I
No, you
love
don't like
potatoes.
French fries. You're not American.
What? I love
Fucking
French
love
fries.
potatoes. Ireland,
I
baby.
ate them
potatoes
from.
too.
I ate them
They're
yesterday for dinner.
So, E3, which is
Yay.
what we've been advertising.
Oh boy.
Before we talk about Sony's plans for E3, let's talk about E3's plans for E3.
Okay.
And
I like
E3
the E3 plans for E3.
is kind of open.
I really like what I'm about to say.
Yep.
E3 is opening their doors to the public this year, kind of. And that you won't be on the actual E3 floor, but they are opening a satellite
That's my
E3
main
called
bitch right
E3 Live.
It's the Metro.
Not in the same building.
Yes, it
mind
is
you.
Overwatch.
But it will have some of the demos from E3. It will have merchandise and it will have stage shows.
That's
Now, knowing that
awesome.
Penny Arcade Expo is already a thing and TwitchCon is already a
You're
thing,
your first
and
hater. How does that feel?
all these things are
I
already
don't
a
trust
thing.
him.
I don't trust him.
Why are you putting your clothes back on?
You know,
You
so
know.
I can take them off again. It's like when Angle put the straps back on and take them back on.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Good idea for E3 to kind of open the doors to the public, kind of separate the press from the
What?
plebes,
You know,
the plebs.
The
I'm
plebs.
gonna make a single request that I haven't made in a very long
Issue
time.
Oh
time.
no.
Oh
Hit
yeah.
that follow.
Yeah.
Ooh. Thank you, man. We really appreciate the follow,
We do.
the support.
A single request
We
from,
love you.
from Joe to Tiger Lily. I need her on the show. I don't know when.
Okay.
I need her here because
To throw money at
no.
Oh.
I need her here because I know that like this is like right up her alley. Because you guys came back from PAX, what's going to be called PAX West
It's gonna
now.
be called PAX West, but it's PAX Prime.
It was PAX Prime at the time, and she was pissed. She was pissed.
And you know what the funny part about that is?
I can't wait.
We were so
Just
salty
pissed.
when we left Prime because of how much attention
How
was
salty
given
were
to
you?
So salty.
So-
Like it was garlic salt, basically.
Ooh, delicious.
Like I know.
Pretty good,
I'll put it on everything.
Me too.
They just to give you some background, the developers and the publishers that had booths on the floor at PAX Prime were looking out for each other, and they were letting each other cut in the lines and creating just these massive log jams at their booths.
PAX,
Now-
which is supposed to be a fan thing,
Which is a
turned
fan
into not a
event.
fan
E3
thing.
is the publisher and or the press event, and PAX is the fan event. So we had a lot of like really sharp things to say about PAX when we came back. Now, admittedly, I've already kind of been like, okay, I've done East, I've done Prime, and now it's going to be called
So
West.
what's
like you
what's
mentioned.
Prime now?
It's going to be called West.
West.
Well, what's it going to replace? Like, they're going to move Prime somewhere else?
No.
Prime is just renamed to West
Lame.
because they didn't want East and South to feel like lesser events.
Is there Prime South and North and
There's
Northwest?
PAX East,
And
PAX
PAX Florida?
West, and PAX
PAX
South.
South.
Now
No,
and
no.
PAX Oz.
No PAX Florida?
Australia.
No, there should
Not
be a
yet.
PAX North
PAX
in
South
Canada.
should be a fucking
That'd be
Orlando.
great. They should do a PAX in
Yeah,
Canada. Just call it PAX North. That'd be great. I'd be so down for that.
PAX A.
PAX A. PAX
So-
A. I love that. That's awesome.
So
Thanks.
I admittedly,
Let's go.
after attending PAX East this year, which was a good show,
Yeah.
we
NAH.
both agreed that the next PAX we go to will be another PAX West because just the environment, the entire city gets involved, the way the community comes out, it's really, I don't want to say once in a lifetime because it happens every year, but to experience that in Seattle is a special event. Now, that being said, it is a fan event and E3 is the press event. So to get her on the show to ask her for her opinion on something similar, she's gonna give you a lot of the same takes.
This is true.
She was a lot hotter than I was.
I know. That's why.
Because we went for the Final Fantasy 15 panel,
Super hot.
missed it because
Ugh.
we were waiting in the division line because they were letting developers and publishers cut.
and then the division preview didn't even turn out to be that good.
And then we weren't impressed
I was pissed.
with
I would have been pretty livid until the game came out, and I'd be like, okay, this is great.
right.
Which
Which
game?
I loved. Division.
Oh, that's not
It's
bad.
awesome. I loved it.
Yeah,
I still play it every now and then.
I should get back into it.
It's really fun.
Right.
It's the graphics are beautiful.
Yeah. Oh
So
my
now
God.
they're kind of dividing the floor up a little bit, and they're allowing the fans to come enjoy an E3 experience.
I think it's pretty.
You think it's a good idea?
I think so.
They need to do this.
Yeah, I think they
Okay.
need to do
They
it.
need to do it, but why? Why do they need
Because
Because
they-
go
keep-
ahead.
every year, I all of the content creators that I watch, I hear them progressively just like, I hate E3. I hate having to go to E3. Developers, like people who are making it, I fucking hate having to
And
make
content
something.
creators too.
Yeah, content creators like, God damn it, we have to go to E3 because it's not fun. It's no longer about the games. It's just a business convention where these businesses are like, hey, please promise us you'll buy our product that we're working really hard and spending a shit ton of money
It's
on.
also about like who has a
Like-
bigger booth, who has a
Yeah.
bigger like
It's just it's turned
set.
into something that it shouldn't be. And now I think by adding this segment, it will be okay. The fans are here. The people who we were making this stuff for in the first place, they get a chance to see it and appreciate it, which
What was,
is how it should.
what was that one shooter MMO that had like a humongous prop at PAX or E3? Oh,
I
shit.
know Overwatch had a pretty huge.
They
Talking about
did.
Lawbreakers?
No, it
That
was
was huge at
2
East.
years ago or a year ago.
It was a shooter MMO.
Yeah.
Defiance.
No.
Shooter
Shit.
MMO.
Yeah, it was a shooter game MMO. You had collect crystals.
WildStar.
That no, that's
God
not
damn
it.
it.
That's
Overwatch?
an MMO.
Overwatch.
That's an MMO. Oh,
Was it an MMO?
Fire?
Firefall. Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah. That like took forever for it to come out.
Yeah, and it's
and
still
then
bad.
when it did come out, nobody gave a shit.
Yeah.
Like,
But they
Killstar,
had
real
a-
quick. I see in the chat, Titanfall 2 will be at E3.
I want that sword.
Um,
Put it in the ground.
And you said because the original made
The
so much
Overwatch
money.
or the
The
Titanfall?
original actually did make a decent amount of money for them, despite only being on Xbox.
I mean,
but did we confirm this is going to be on PS4 as well?
The reason
Yeah.
too?
So yeah.
Yeah.
So Alex, who's cleverly off stage, asked me if the game sucked. Game didn't suck. It just came out.
it came out in the middle of other big games.
It was like Battlefield came out,
Yep.
then Titanfall,
Then
then Call of
Call of
Duty.
Duty, yeah.
I was like,
It
that
came
was a
out
bad
at a
decision.
really bad time.
And
Hashtag Arrested Development.
it came out in the spring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
was
should
just
talk,
like,
I'm
whoa.
glad you mentioned that too,
Too
because
bad.
we've been talking a lot about how E3.
If that game did launch on the Xbox title, it'd be so much better.
I agree.
Hey, we've been talking a lot about how E3 is it losing its relevance because of all of these publishers pulling out. And I don't think it loses its relevance because it's still like the premier press event for gaming. They all the announcements are still made there. Now Activision's not going to be on the E3 floor. They've pulled out for all intents and purposes.
I mean,
No
Activision
birth
just
control
go-
pulled right out.
No birth
Activision
control.
should go to BlizzCon.
But they're still doing their stage show. They're
Why
still doing
not?
their keynote and all their announcements.
I said, why not? Why can't Activision just go to BlizzCon?
I actually predicted that BlizzCon was going to become
They will be
Activision
there.
BlizzCon.
They will be there.
Yeah.
Why would they not be
But
there?
they're going. Activision is going to be at E3 to do their press event, which is still has all their announcements. They're just not going to force all of their dev teams to put up a half-cocked E3 demo, take
Yeah.
time out of the development of their games to put something on the floor that only a couple nerds with fucking blogs are.
Would
gonna
you
play.
rather have them just show gameplay and not do live demos?
Man, I would rather they just. You're right, because the vertical slices aren't representative of the final game. I'd rather they show me what they got cooking already.
Because how many games they show a demo at E3 and it
And if
comes
it's
out?
not ready, you just don't show it.
That's right.
Sure.
Well, how many games come out at E3 with a demo and the game is 900% different?
No, don't get me wrong. This
Or-
is just as much
does
for
the
the
Division do that?
shareholders as
Yeah,
well.
or it comes out at E3 and it's nowhere near being remotely close to being.
They're
finished.
trying to
Watch
get their
Dogs.
shareholders
Yeah,
engaged.
Watch
Yeah.
Dogs.
They want people to buy their shares.
But
They
Watch
want
Dogs
people to get
looks so
excited.
good at E3 and it
Yeah.
just came out so piss poor.
Watch
Yeah.
Dogs has had like 3 E3s.
It looks
The
so
announcement,
good.
hey, we're working on it. Hey, we're still working on it. It's coming out this fall.
Fucking No Man's Sky.
No Man's
Finally.
Sky.
Like we finally get a date for that thing and it's
How
coming out
many
pretty
E3s
soon.
was that at? Like
It's
4 of them?
3. Maybe was it 3 or 4? 3?
3?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh,
fucking.
that's not going to come out for a while.
I'm pretty sure No Man's Sky had like 3.
Yeah, it had a lot
before
of
it came
E3s.
out.
Yeah.
And it's gonna have a 4th one. It is gonna have 4.
Yeah,
It's gonna be.
It comes out June 23rd.
Fuck.
How many times can you cart that motherfucker on the
Jesus.
stage and just be like, hey, it's my game you were excited about
Isn't
in
that the game
2011?
you could buy ships now for that game?
That's Star Citizen.
Star Citizen.
Star Citizen,
Sorry.
you throw down like
Mark
$300
Hamill,
and get a
Star
fucking-
Citizen,
Who?
doing some voice acting in that. Mark Hamill, Luke
Oh,
fucking
this is
Skywalker,
you.
the Joker.
That's
Me, Mark
Me.
Cronin.
Mark
Excuse me.
Cronier in the
Shameless
game.
plug.
They paid.
Yeah, I
him.
did talk to the guy. That happened.
I did as well. I got to play it. It was good.
We did indeed have
Star
an interview
Citizen?
with the guys
Yeah.
who make Star Citizen.
We played it at. We
I know
talked to guys
that
at PAX and-
Rooster Teeth guys spent a lot of money in that game.
yeah,
Roughly
Fuck.
$5,000 in that game.
he's
Hasn't
insane.
even come out yet.
That's crazy. I would
Well,
never
I'm
do
sure eventually it'll come out and that'll be really great.
that. Good for him.
them.
I'm sure it will.
So you guys think it's a good idea for the press event? You said it was necessary.
Yeah.
I think it's
For-
necessary.
for
No,
the
I agree.
public
I agree with Joe.
Yeah, because it's like nobody, the people who should be watching it and should be really, really enjoying it, they were, but they weren't really consuming it as a product or as an event. And the people who were putting on the event fucking hated it.
Yeah.
Like they dreaded it every year.
But I think
and it gets right in the middle of the dev cycle when it's actually right in the middle of crunch time for those games that are coming out in the fall.
Yeah.
I think to the point of he's saying that like it's good that they have these playable demos for the press or for the public, because no one fucking gives a shit about what IGN says anymore.
Right. And
people
now,
listen
granted,
to Twitch viewers, their YouTube viewers.
That being said, those people are the people that are showing up at PAX and have been for the past couple of years. Like,
And PAX has
you
been
saw
super
Rooster Teeth
successful.
there.
You
You
remember
saw
when-
like all these big guys there. So like,
Do you guys remember when the Overwatch beta was coming out and it was like randomly selected, but it just happened to be all the biggest streamers on
that
Twitch.
was the best.
Random selection
Oh.
for Overwatch's first open beta.
I was
all
this
streamers on
close
Twitch.
to going on my personal Twitter account and calling them out in that bullshit because I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, I was
Randomly
one of them.
selected.
I was one of them.
You were one of the lucky few.
MLG Mark.
MLG, hey, it's because your name had
1
MLG.
million
That's the reason.
subscribers
No,
on
no,
his
no, no,
Twitch.
no. It was Russia. Russia sponsored me when I was playing
Oh,
Hearthstone on
oh,
that 24 hours
Dude,
stream.
GCUB3D.
They caught me and they're like, "Oh man, this guy's pretty good with
Got a
his
lot of
keyboard right
views.
there. Sign him up."
fucking huge in Russia.
It's not even a
all right?
joke. Like that's an actual thing.
We're
Like,
actually
people-
huge in Russia.
It's a thing.
I
I've
don't
seen
know how
the
to say
message
anything
board
in
posts.
Russian but Rubik's Cube,
Rubik's Cube.
which is kubli
Fucking
kubli.
Tetris. You know,
Fucking the kubli
Whatever.
kubli.
Cool.
I used to work with a Russian, so she told me that.
really? What was her accent like?
Hot.
Got it. That's what I thought.
Like Tara Strong when she does her Russian accent. Yeah.
It's like,
Who
I'll
had,
drink to that.
But authentic.
who had just found out that Tara Strong is a voice actor in Bravest Warriors. If you haven't seen that, you should.
I've only seen like snippets of
Catbug.
Catbug.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but
I
I've
got-
never actually sat down and watched.
I have
the
my
show.
Impossible Bear pop vinyl.
Yeah, that's how you probably know that.
Yeah.
So, Joe, you're wearing a PlayStation 4 shirt. It's like you planned that.
Yeah,
So-
I did
it's the
this
only
morning.
clean shirt he had
Let's
in
talk
his
about
It's
Sony's
true.
plans for PlayStation 4.
Let's talk
Sony's
about
plans
it.
for PlayStation 4
What are
at
they?
E3.
And they are
We're getting closer and closer. All these leaks are coming out about the new chipset, and AMD has
Drum
even
roll.
come out and said, "Yeah, we're expecting a boost in the sales of our console proprietary chipset." So, is the Neo a thing or is this a Slim?
that's a thing.
The
I
4K
think it's gonna be a
PlayStation
thing.
is.
It's a
I think
thing.
it's going to be an
You
actual thing.
seriously think this is going to
Yeah.
be a fucking
Yeah.
thing? You
Because
don't think
I
this is
think-
just going to be a Slim?
No.
Because if it is a slim,
It's already
then that's
slim
gonna
enough.
be like the biggest backhand slap to all of their consumers.
It's also already
They
already
can't-
small.
If it's
console.
not a thing,
no,
if it's not,
is
if
a
it's
thing.
a slim, it's gonna be a backhand.
Because at that point it's just like, okay, so this is what Sony does because they did it with the PS2, they did it with the PS3 like what 4 times,
Yeah.
like, and then at that point, whatever the next system comes out, people are like, well, I guess I should just wait
Joe AMD hype.
because they're not gonna do. Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
a real bad spot right now. with
Yeah.
AMD. You have no idea.
here's my thing. Okay, there were 2 PlayStation Slims. There was two PS2 Slims, 2 PS3 Slims, and
There's 3 of them.
There's
wasn't
3
there?
of them
3 PS3
3
Slims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you
There
had
was
the big
the
fat boy.
Slim. There's the
Yeah.
Fat Boy, the Slim, and then the one with the
sliding
manual.
top. Why do I feel like there was another?
Isn't
Yeah,
the
the
one that's
K.
just like a box?
Yeah, the K was the one with the shitty top. That's what I
Yeah.
call it. The
There's
shitty
the
slide.
shitty top.
The shitty top.
I mean, how many
It's like
iterations
Ziggy
of
Top.
Xbox
The
360 go
matte
through?
finished
Shitty.
one. The Xbox 360 had the Xbox 360 and the Elite, but like their chipset
No.
configuration went through.
Well, they went through.
Well, their new Elite. It,
Yeah.
it went through 5 different boards.
I
Well,
guess you can't call that one a slim because it was just it was the same size.
they
had
went
just
from
made
Xbox
it
360
less features.
arcade, to Xbox 360 Elite, which is
That's
the same thing
true.
with black,
Arcade, Pro, Elite, but they all look the same. And then
but
the,
the
and then
HDMI was in the Pro.
the S's came out.
The
Right,
S-
the
yeah,
HDMI
and
was
the
in
S,
Pro.
and
and then the S something else, and then the E.
Then
The
E.
last one was the E.
Oh, you're right.
That
You're
looked like
absolutely
just
right.
like the Xbox One.
You're absolutely right. I was out of the retail game by
3
then.
PS3s.
which is cool.
that other guy on Twitch.
A
3
3 PS3s. Thanks
were-
for that, man.
I just don't. that shouldn't be a trend.
No,
Like,
I don't think so either.
I'm and if you have to make your system better, I'm okay with that. But making it smaller for no fucking reason is
It's
stupid.
already pretty small.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
no problem with this. I can see that coming
I
from
think
Microsoft.
they're
Microsoft system is huge.
it's
I
actually a
don't
pretty
mind it.
decent design. The PS4.
I just want
It
the
meets your time.
side vents.
Neo is
I want to
coming,
stack my shit.
and I'm sure it will have some crappy names. So guys in the chat,
The
give
Xbox
me your
360, we won't promise an RR.
your best Neo, your best 4K PlayStation, whatever it's called. Give me your best name in the chat. Whatever you think it should be
The
called.
PS4K. I already took that one, so you can't take that one.
Okay. But okay, so I get like the shrinking of like
Penises.
the act penises. and the actual like footprint of the system, that's bound to happen. But are they really going to separate the user base by saying, well, this one does 4K and has a better network card and yada yada yada, and this
Sure.
one doesn't?
Sure.
If it's $400, sure. Because isn't that the price point they said it was going to be? At?
PS4
That's
Plus.
that's the rumored price point. Is it would
Rumored
not
price
exceed
PS4
$399.
Life.
PS4 Life, I like that.
I don't know too.
PS4 Plus, PS4 Life. No, because then when 8K is a thing, it's your PS4 is no longer.
PS
No,
8K.
then they take the I out and they put a Y.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Fucking hire me, Sony.
All right, you don't even have to hire him. You just pay him.
Pay
Just
pay me and
sponsor.
try to
How about we
go.
just sponsor us?
They can sponsor us.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Then I'll buy a PlayStation 4 for finally.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. 'Cause
PS
you are not interested
PlayStation F.
in
Yeah.
in Sony's conference.
No, I mean I'm interested,
So
but I
let's
don't really care.
be let's be
interested, but I don't.
let's go fantasy
Okay,
draft style.
I'll
What's it gonna
watch
take?
it, but I don't give a shit.
What's it gonna take for you to
Look.
say, you know what, I would plunk that? And money is not an object.
We talked about this already.
And now
I
you
want
talked about that.
A hippie console that everyone can play on.
Okay.
I want to play Uncharted on the same console as my
Fuck
friend
you,
is playing Uncharted.
legalize it, bro.
Yeah, legalize it. 420.
Bernie.
I want
Bernie.
I want my system to roll a spliff and to pour me a
Uh.
beer, and so I can play Uncharted and Gears of War on the same console.
What? Yeah. Okay. So if they, what type of game would it take for them to announce for you to be like, oh, fuck, I need a PlayStation?
Here's what I
There's
think.
nothing that you would
Halo
look at it.
6 PS4 only.
Halo 6.
Here's what I think you should
Because I
do.
play every
You
single
should, you
Halo.
should take the Joe Road in console wars and just
Buy them all, and then when your friends buy a game, you get mad.
get
The
pissed
railroad.
and then buy it anyway.
You keep rebuying the console.
No. Well, that's handheld Joe. Console
Yeah.
Joe. I've had my same consoles since. Yeah, I haven't got rid. Have I? I think
Here he comes.
I'm trying to think if I got rid of
Here
any
he
of my
comes,
consoles.
this Joe.
No. I've never gotten rid of any of my consoles since I bought them. But you play your single player
PS4,000
games.
For your eyes.
But I didn't replace it. We had two, and I got rid of one. Like my brother had one, and I had one.
I
was
don't
like,
own a
this is
Wii U
pointless.
either, or a Wii.
But-
I missed all that.
But no, just play the single player games on the PS4
Okay, well, I can just play on PC though.
or that. Hey, if you do that, go. I am 100% down for you.
The reason why I play on Xbox, there's many reasons. Two of the main reasons: my friends play on there. I can chat with them while I play my games.
But what about really cool PS4 exclusives?
But achievements,
You got trophies though.
yeah, but they don't look cool.
But it's trophy.
I like the achievement noise rather than the blink on PS4.
I don't. Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, it's a dumb
I
reason.
don't pay attention to them.
Okay, there's a lot of dumb reasons why I play Xbox. I understand PS4 is better.
PlayStation 64. I like that one.
Oh, that'd be really good. And then
Okay,
Nintendo be like,
this is what it's going to take for the PS4 to win me over.
All right.
When Joe buys me a PS4
Oh,
Okay.
and he buys me games for it and a TV compatible with the PS4K.
if I bought you a PS4, you would have to buy your own games. PS4 Chan, I love that.
But, yeah, that's the best
real
one.
good.
That's
That's
the
the
game
best
we
one.
play together.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Uncharted 4 multiplayer, which is just Uncharted 3 multiplayer, but looks better.
See, that's why I really I want to play. I want to get Uncharted 4 to play the multiplayer.
I agree. I agree with right there.
What?
Xbox Live is way better than PSN.
Yeah. So he says the Xbox is better, PSN is shit. Now he's right in that. And I'll just give you
Okay.
just a.
But
a
PlayStation
little,
on PlayStation Home.
I watch.
Shitty.
I watch Boston Red Sox on the MLB app. Now the PlayStation has been the one in my living room, and the
Boo.
Xbox has been upstairs. So I primarily watch on the PlayStation, and it looks like shit.
You put
And
on
I
that.
watched it for the first time on my Xbox the other day, and I don't know if it was the network card in the Xbox or if it was just the video encoding. I don't know if they're using Silverlight in the Xbox.
Yeah,
with Windows
probably.
10. It looks so much better, so much more
I would
smooth
imagine so.
on
That,
the Xbox.
it makes sense that it does.
I will only watch my sports through online on the Xbox now.
I mean, the biggest turnoff of not converting all my friends to PS3 was the whole Bluetooth microphone shit.
Oh,
That pissed me off.
I experienced that issue for like half a second until I realized that all of my like blue microphones, like my Yeti and my Nessie and my Snowball, all of them would just plug into the PS4. and
Right,
work.
but I didn't have that shit.
I know, I
I'm
understand.
talking about
This is-
PS3 though.
Oh,
I'm talking about why I went Xbox with all my
one.
friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
That other guy on Twitch, I haven't had a problem with PSN except for some of the outages. I've noticed that there was better performance in the video player for some of the sports apps that I use.
I will say this when
like
it comes
Sunday
to
Ticket and MLB,
I just love the blades.
the gaming.
NHL.
I'm talking about PS3 versus Xbox 360 now.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
I can't say shit about PS4. I haven't touched it.
Yeah. But like for me, playing on both, like
I do like the
playing on
controller.
PS4 and playing on Xbox, like the network, I don't have as many network issues on PS4. I'm sorry, I just don't. Like there's so many just problems that I have with Xbox when I'm trying to play with other people. It drives me nuts.
But I think it's. Well, I mean, just between you and me, I think it's like our nats are fucked up.
Yeah.
I think
that's not something I have to worry about on PS4. Like it's just boom, boom, done. Like I had one instance where that was a problem on PS4.
It's just every time I bought a PS3 game and I had a PS3 because I had one, I had to download PS3 update, and I'm like, all right, I don't want to play anymore.
It just drives me.
I just don't want to do that shit.
Joe, what is it going to take for you to be interested in the PlayStation E3 presser?
Well, I'm already interested.
Yeah, I'm interested too.
It's just what it would take for them to make me
console,
buy the new system? That's a tough question.
Okay, well,
That
what do
for
you give me a broad overview of what you're expecting at the presser?
I am ready to hear an Uncharted 4 movie get announced because there's too many rumors floating around that.
What does that have to do with gaming?
It doesn't. I'm not getting. I mean, the only thing that it has the same name.
But you know what?
That movies that come out.
That smells distinctly
that smells
of a Sony
like
Plus.
that is just going
right in
to
the
happen.
middle of the presser to kill the momentum. Talk about movies and TV,
and then
that's
bring out
Sony
Pele.
That's an
and
Xbox
he can sit out there
too.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then talk about fucking
EA
Gran
brought
Turismo.
out Pele
There's
last
definitely
year.
going to be a Gran Turismo 7 announced. That's just going to happen.
That fucking franchise is never going to end
No,
either. It's
absolutely
Forza.
I thought that got an announcement.
What?
Gran Turismo 7?
I can't fucking believe the Thunder just beat the Warriors again. I'm sorry.
I love how I was just like, yeah, but
I'm like, I cannot fucking believe
What does it
that
have to do with
series
gaming?
Right now. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
if
you want to talk about sports,
I thought Gran Turismo at Paris Games Week last year or
didn't
whatever the fuck it
PSVR
was.
said they're not going to be at E3?
That's just never going to end.
PlayStation VR? Oh, I don't think they said they
Who
weren't
said
going
that
to
they
be.
weren't going to bring something?
I'd be
to E3?
shocked if
maybe
they
it was a
were.
Nintendo thing that I'm getting mixed up. But yeah,
Nintendo's
if
just
they
not
didn't
bringing
say they weren't going to do it,
anything
then yeah,
except
absolutely. There's going to be a lot of like PlayStation VR stuff
Is
there.
VR mostly just for PlayStation and PC?
Pretty much.
Like Microsoft hasn't
Microsoft
tried.
doesn't give a shit. Well, they have the HoloLens, but it's way overpriced
They have a
right now.
HoloLens, but it's priced out of a consumer market.
So last week we talked about the HoloLens. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then I remember the Minecraft thing. I got off the air.
That they showed a new one where he had like this fucking blaster thing in his arm. And he was like shooting shit in his
It is coming out this fall. It's coming out this October.
What is? PSVR?
PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
Isn't the Vive already out, or is it coming out soon?
The Vive is already out. In
Yeah.
fact, Misha Time in the chat has one.
Oh, cool.
I've never
Final
known
Mythos.
Mythos
Gran
to
Turismo
be-
was already announced, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, I've never known him to be a big racing game fan.
Misha Time also
With
says
Oculus
Microsoft
Rift?
will make a deal with Rift, which actually they already kind of have a deal with some like ass backwards compatibility, which is kind of like the current like Oculus compatibility with like Netflix and stuff like that, where you're in a virtual living room.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that for the
Is it
Xbox
like?
One.
Do you remember Netflix parties and Xbox 360?
No.
Yes. It's
You
like
don't remember that?
No.
So literally, your avatar's in a movie theater.
Yeah, you're in a
with
movie
other
theater with
avatars
other
and your
avatars.
friends, and you're all watching the same movie together,
Yeah.
Fuck.
like Mystery Science Theater style.
Okay.
It was the coolest thing ever.
I can see how that'd be
And like,
cool.
it was just we were just watching bad movies and making fun of it on chat with our avatars there making emotes.
You're like in party chat.
Why is that not a thing? I like that.
It was a thing, and they
But
got
I'm
rid of
saying,
it
why is it not still a thing?
because I love Mystery Science Theater and anything Mystery Science Theater related, and that shit was
I don't
so much fun.
understand. Why can't I
Um,
have this now?
Misha Time. So he it looks like he ordered
Misha
a Rift
Time.
as well. Misha Time. He's getting a Vive and a Rift. Hey, that's a dude with a disposable income, and good on him.
I heard you
want
have a
your
disposable income,
impressions
and I
on
want
which
that.
one is better. When you get your Vive, I want you back in this chat, and I want you giving me your impressions, or maybe we can get you via
Live,
some sort
via
of video
Skype.
chat.
Get
Yeah.
them on Discord, maybe.
Live
Like-
via VR Skype.
We could probably
Yeah.
get you in the Discord or something like that, but I'd love
We
to
can
hear your
have VR
impressions.
in
Get
here.
him in Skype, but with the headset.
Can we
on,
get
so
you
he's just-
VR'd
he's
into
just
the
like,
building?
yeah, man, I fucking can't.
Either way, like this is probably you are going to be in a very small percentage of consumers that own both, and I want your opinion.
Yeah, especially
So
with
that
like
would be really
immediate
cool if you could carve
comparison.
out the time for us. I know you live in Alaska.
Do any of us own a VR system headset?
I have a Gear VR.
I got.
I know you have Google
I got
Cardboard,
Google Cardboard.
which isn't a real thing.
That's a real thing, damn
I
it.
know. What do you have?
I have a Gear VR. It's
What's
the
the difference?
Samsung little proprietary. You plug
Oh,
your
for the phone, right?
Yeah.
Now it is powered by Oculus, so
Right.
it has the Oculus
How is
Store on
that?
it.
I wanted to buy it.
It's actually surprisingly good for a $99 headset, but you got to keep in mind that it also requires a $600 phone to run.
Well,
Yeah.
I have the phone.
Great. So I will
got
bring my
this.
headset next week. You can plug in. You can try it out.
Hey,
Awesome.
Google
That'd be
announced a one for this guy, the Nexus.
For the Nexus.
They just
6TP.
announced it at
Yep.
their I/O. I think is.
I
what it's
trust
called.
them. I trust
Yeah,
them.
I'm curious.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
see what
curious.
it-
Try it
I'll
out.
see what
Thank you,
happens.
Chad.
Although I am very skeptical about even thinking about buying a headset for a phone. That
Yeah.
seems stupid to me.
Well,
But-
I think, and this is the same reason
Yeah,
that I
but
brought
that's
up
what
before.
the future is.
I think the headsets for the
guess.
phones
Just
make sense
implant your
because
fucking phone in your eyeball.
the headset is the dock
Yeah,
and the phone is the hardware,
So you just-
and the
you
phone
just,
continues to improve because that's the primary hardware. And if you're upgrading your phone every year, which most phone plans have evolved into, your headset gets better every year.
By the way, AT&T Next sucks.
We'll talk about that.
we'll
We'll talk about that. I'll
talk about it later.
We'll talk. About
okay.
it. We'll talk about it. I think
Okay.
it's awesome because I get to upgrade my phone every year and I don't get stuck in a contract.
Sure.
But Project Fi though.
Get
No.
help me.
I don't want to spend $7
Let me pull
a
it. Let
fucking
me pull
gigabit.
it back into PlayStation real
Oh, we're
quick.
talking about PlayStation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Software. What did they bring into the show? Last year we saw the Final Fantasy VII remake. They broke the glass. They hit the button. We got the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yay.
We got
I love. It's my favorite Final Fantasy. I don't give a shit.
Don't they still have some PS4
We got Shenmue
exclusives
3.
that haven't come out yet?
Why?
Well,
Last
Shenmue-
Story.
Why are they bringing
or
back
not Last Story.
Shenmue?
What the fuck was that game?
Shenmue.
Not Last Story.
Why?
Shenmue.
That game was so bad. That game is a troll game.
I
Like,
don't know what to tell you. I
people-
don't understand why.
People threw money at that as a joke.
And then now their joke is becoming real.
That's
and
what
then they
pisses
won't
me
buy
off.
the fucking game.
This is
and I'm
why
gonna laugh my
Trump's
ass
in
off.
power.
Yeah, you're
Not
right.
yet.
Well,
It's gonna happen.
essentially.
I know. I don't know. There were some more PS4 exclusives that haven't come out yet, right?
Kingdom Hearts 3, but now it's not exclusive
That
anymore.
is cross-platform.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Man,
I love that
Horizon
announcement
Xbox,
last year.
right?
Kingdom Hearts 3 on Xbox One. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Everyone was so salty about it.
Was it okay? So Horizon was on Xbox, right?
Now that is when I recommend remasters. If you are Xbox and you didn't have Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, blah, 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 fucking
Genius.
Chains of VR,
Sure.
motherfucking
I said
stupid.
the same exact thing.
That's when you release the remasters.
Yeah.
To get people up to speed.
I'd buy the fuck out of that.
But what is it going to take? What is it going to take this
One of the
year?
few
What are we seeing
What
software-wise?
are the remaining PS4 exclusives? Are there any more that haven't come out already?
Mag 2.
That's not happening. You know that shit.
SOCOM.
I was gonna say that.
So
If they announced a SOCOM that was like SOCOM back in the day,
Can SOCOM
not-
actually come
what the
back
fuck's
from
SOCOM?
the
If-
SOCOM confrontation and SOCOM 4?
if they throw that shit out the fucking window and never look at it again, and they go back to Navy SEALs and like the way it was,
Oh, SOCOM. Now I
I would
remember.
be so down for it.
Killzone.
Ugh. Killzone
That's
could,
an exclusive.
Could kill.
What,
I
didn't
think
they-
I remember hearing that
Infamous?
Killzone 4 was the end of it.
the end.
Infamous.
I would love another fucking Infamous. Infamous
down
Second
for
Son was so underrated.
That's the one thing I agree with.
Yeah.
Infamous is way better than Prototype.
Yeah. Oh god, and they came out right
Way
around the same
better.
Oh,
time
yeah, yeah.
too.
I got Infamous for free when the whole
Yep.
debauchery happened with.
Card
I have
Game
an- I have an
exclusive.
What
was that,
thing that you can
What
have
was the
there?
create a kart racing game for PlayStation?
Ooh,
You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
I know what you're
Oh
talking about,
man,
too.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Jack
Somebody-
and Dexter Crash.
Ah,
It was
shit.
it was not Crash Team
Oh,
Racing.
I'm just reading chat.
It was fuck.
Yeah, I know you're talking.
But
I
it was
know what
kind
you're
of like
talking
the
about.
Little Big Planet
What?
of kart racing games.
Oh, that's a good game too.
It was fuck. That was the name
You
of the
create
game.
your own tracks, you share them, and people were basically just creating Mario
oh
Kart
boy,
tracks.
I'm
But
just gonna stretch out real quick. Don't mind me.
Mod
Squirrel's like,
Nation Racers.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Mod Nation.
And Little
Was
Big
it-
Planet
who
karting
was it? Who was it?
one, but it was Mod Nation Racers. The
no,
one
I'm saying
talking
who was
about.
it in chat?
It was
Oh,
that
the
other
other
guy
guy
on
on
okay,
Twitch.
all right.
That
I'll
other
s-
guy on Twitch is our guy.
I like
There,
that guy.
okay.
We have
Alright.
a good chat this today.
Yeah, you guys real
We have
cool.
the other. We have Who Dropped Ya, who's my favorite guy
Yeah.
ever.
They did give us Crash Remastered for about 5 minutes in Uncharted 4. You're
I
right.
saw that. That was pretty
Yeah.
cute.
Fucking doing the runner
That
like
was-
I
mobile
saw
game.
I saw a GIF. It was him playing it, and he got 2,999 in the High Score 3000. He's like, fuck. And I thought of hello darkness, my old friend.
That killed me.
That's funny. I died.
So, software-wise, okay, maybe there's not a strong first-party IP that exists, but what can they show you to have you excited for the PlayStation presser?
Something probably exclusive for For Honor.
Do you need to see another Final Fantasy VII
No, I don't
type
give a
video?
shit about that.
No.
For Honor is what you're looking for. You're gonna see
Yes.
that out of the other
Is
ones.
that only exclusive for PlayStation?
No.
Is that Ubisoft? That's
It's
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Yeah.
Oh,
You're gonna see
really?
that at Ubisoft.
Wow. That game's fun as fuck.
And you'll probably see like
Can't wait.
Yeah, me too.
PlayStation exclusive
Twisted
DLC.
Metal. That's another one.
Twisted Metal.
Just Metal could, yeah.
Okay.
Good call, Neil.
I'm trying to think if there's a series that they've had that just has kind of fallen off that would like cause
Beyond Good and Evil.
that probably could pull.
Actually, that was on
I'm
Xbox.
looking for
That
like
was on
that
GameCube.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII like knee jerker thing where like people are just like
Something where people are like,
fucking
oh,
shit,
Final
fucking get naked.
Fantasy
foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
2.
Oh my god!
4.
No, just keep calling it Final Fantasy.
What
Or
happened
maybe some more gameplay
happened
from Final
between
Fantasy
3 and
VII. People go
6?
nuts.
Like, no one talks about those
Nobody
games.
talks about those games because they weren't that good. Before it was pretty good.
Oddworld, but Oddworld was on Xbox.
There's got to be another title, like another IP that like.
Last of Us 2, yeah.
Last of Us 2. Actually, that's probably the biggest one. And of course it's Chad.
I hate the name, though.
Last of Us 2 is probably the biggest announcement they could have just because of how good
You
that
should
game
rename it
was.
Last of Them.
Last of them.
Last of them.
Last of them, folks.
Last of those guys.
I was reading something that's like, Last of Us, walking. Uncharted, sort of walking.
Walking fast.
Walking, jumping.
Exactly.
Naughty
So,
Dog will probably get one more game. Yeah.
I mean, I'm curious. I think Sony's the biggest wild card here because
The Last Two of Us. That's it. That's the name for it.
they've played their Uncharted card. I'm curious
They
to see
played
what
their
else they
Uncharted
have up
card.
their
They
sleeve.
played pretty much the big ones. So I'm thinking. I mean,
now I really want another Infamous. That's
Yeah, that's a good game.
I would like another Infamous, but
I love that they had like customization.
I think I'm gonna go back and replay that.
It's a good game.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe I should. I'll do the bad guy run this time. 'Cause I always do the good guy runs
just
first.
kill everybody.
Uh,
Kill them all.
Biggest thing for me, and
A
it probably
brand new
won't be at a
IP,
PlayStation
maybe?
presser.
Oh,
It'd be at an
he agreed
EA
with me.
presser. Knights of the Old Republic 3.
it's probably a brand new IP. Which game?
Knights of the Old Republic
Knights of
3.
the Old Republic
I was
3.
gonna say that. I was gonna say Star Wars. A Star Wars game.
Now there are a bunch of Star Wars games coming, but we'll talk about that during the EA
Hey,
week.
Bethesda's doing their presser, right?
Yes,
Bethesda's doing a
Can
presser
I get
as
my
well.
Elder Scrolls 6, please?
that's gonna come out.
Please.
I
It's
have
gonna
already
come.
predicted it.
Please. I need that.
And
I've already
Fallout just
predicted
came
it.
out
Oh.
with great reviews. It's gonna
Jet
come out.
Moto.
So good.
Only if there is another Mountain Dew themed racer.
No,
That
the
Oh,
the
God.
Doritos theme racer.
I wish they would come back with those Sony demo discs where it had like 12 games on it, and it was like, here's that shitty Star Wars fighter. Here's Parappa
Get
the
your
Rapper.
disc on demo disc.
Yep. You know.
Oh man.
You know.
The Doritos game, Crash Course. No, shit. What was the Doritos
Ark
racer
the
game?
Lad. Holy shit.
Mark
that's
the Lad.
old.
Damn.
That's
Do
dude.
you
real
remember
old.
that game? The
He's
Doritos game
Googling
that was
right
free
now.
on Xbox.
Yeah.
Not Crash Course.
No,
they
no,
had,
no. Wait.
They had a racing game that was kind of like Mario Kart, but shittier. Oh
Thought that was
shit!
David, if you were in the sound of my voice,
Yeah, bro. I should probably text you.
come, give me kisses.
Come, my lady. Come, my lady. You're my
Whoa,
butterfly.
I want to kill myself right now.
That song stuck in my head all day.
Fuck that song, Crazy Town.
Yeah.
Fuck that song. Yeah. Oh my god. You're my butterfly.
Sugar, baby.
Fuck that song.
You know what game I want? Jet Set Radio.
I have
great
that.
games, but
I have that
Xbox.
on my PC.
I have it on my Xbox.
Great fucking cool borders. Here we go.
Hey, can we get another
What?
fucking
would
Fusion
love
Frenzy?
Oh
How about that
yes.
Let me get a good Fusion Frenzy.
Fusion
Can I get
Frenzy
that?
2 was so bad.
Yeah.
Xbox. We're back at Xbox. The best shit on that was the Halo demo. Yeah, you got everything you wanted out of the Halo
those games
demo.
are great. The little run and jump thing.
I'm gonna find this free.
I would love
Doritos
cool
game.
borders.
Oh man.
Free Xbox.
It looks like he's about to start another game. Somebody grab him.
360.
You can back out.
David,
How about you go pee and grab them at the same time?
I'll go grab David. No, it's lightning round time. It's lightning round time, guys. I'm gonna go grab
Let's
our
vamp.
lightning round chef.
I love vamping.
You're vamping?
Yeah, I'm gonna find this game out though.
Oh, there.
Oh, there he is.
I gotta pee anyway.
You can take his seat while he's. Okay.
No,
gonna
not
do.
games with gold. If someone knows what that fucking game is,
What game?
there's a free game on
You're
Xbox
definitely in the
One
shot now.
or Xbox 360, a Doritos game, not Crash Course.
You're still in the shot.
Just staying right there.
You're still there.
Not Crash Course.
Parappa the Rapper?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Ooh. I like it.
This is great content.
Papa
Me
the
trying to
Rapper
figure out this game's
Remastered.
name.
What?
I said Papa the Rapper Master.
Sparrow.
That'd be the
Tony
new-
Hawk.
Ooh, they could
Hot
make a
Shots
good
Golf.
Spyro game.
Yeah, Sparrow.
Oh, Spyro.
Sparrow.
I
Ratchet
really
and Clank.
think-
Didn't they say that about Ratchet?
Nah,
and
they're
Clank?
not good. Well, they have a new game coming out, I think.
What about what's the
Man, this is
It's
this
like
is great.
Ratchet and Clank, but the one with
free Xbox
Jack and Daxter?
no, yeah,
Doritos.
that one too.
Sly Cooper?
What about
Yes,
Maximo?
Sly Cooper.
game.
Does anybody remember Maximo? Remember Maximo?
Maximo.
I guess I'm the only person that remembers Maximo. It was a good game. It came out around the same time as like Jack and Daxter and like all those games. It was kind of like that, but you're a dude with the sword and you fuck people up.
Actually, there was 3 Doritos games.
Oh my god.
There was Crash Course 2, And then
Call
there
of
was a
Duty.
game where there's a T-Rex and a car. And if you have to deliver the food to the places, or the T-Rex eats the car. And then there was a game where it's like a racer, and you shoot people.
Oh my god.
Harm's Way, that's it. A multiplayer racing game that pits drivers against snipers.
That was the Doritos?
Yeah. Harm's Way, that's the game. I
Oh,
found it.
no, we don't want Skylanders.
I'd go for another Sneak King.
Yes.
I take Sneak King
Big
in 4K.
bumpin'.
You can buy that game for
Sneak King in
99
4K.
cents everywhere.
Sneak King 4K.
Oh, God.
Go.
Oh,
I
and
am-
Doritos Dash of Destruction.
Are we prepared for some hot lightning round action?
Hot takes.
So there's your.
By the way, while we're doing this
I
lightning
think
round
we
thing,
are.
while we're doing
Ask
this lightning
some
round thing,
questions.
throw your questions in there.
Ask all
Lauren's
the
gonna
questions.
take them.
Yeah, guys, at
And-
the end of the show, we
yeah,
do a Q&A.
and-
If you have any questions to add, put
And
it
there's
in the
one
chat.
rule to the questions. Neil can't ask 5 questions.
This is true.
He has a
Neil can
5
ask
question
5
limit.
questions. Neil has a 5 question
Yeah,
limit.
everybody
so
else
can't ask 5.
Millions of questions. Neil, you don't. You get shit.
Millions
gets
of dollars.
one.
Millions of dollars.
Millions of
Millions
dollars.
of
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Sorry.
I am so lost right
I don't
now.
know what the fuck
Like,
he's talking
my-
about.
This is a sneak peek to the
Make
Mark
sure we
and
get that
Tom
in the,
wrestling
in the
show.
YouTubes.
Yeah, we'll do a wrestling podcast someday. Now, quickly, some hot
Who dropped
lightning
you?
round
That's
action.
actually kind of. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll get to that.
Yeah. Good foreshadowing.
Okay, number one. Are you guys ready for the lightning
Yes.
round?
Hey,
We're
Dave, how you
so
doing,
fucking
Dave?
ready.
So
How's Overwatch?
Uncharted. How did it sell?
Incredibly well. It sold 2.4
Wait, is this lightning round? Ask me questions or lightning round? Hear the story and talk about it.
million copies.
As of yesterday, it was 2.4 million, but it went up to 2.7
Who was the timer?
overnight.
I don't know how that
What the
works.
fuck happened?
That's
overnight?
The estimated sales is 2.7 for Uncharted 4.
Is that worldwide
I guess all sales. Yeah.
Damn.
That's amazing.
on one console?
Is that somebody?
Yeah, one console.
The other guy on Twitch says that's a new PS4
it is
record.
a new PS4
Fuck.
record.
Yeah, it's a new. I was about to say it set a record for
wrecking
PlayStation 4.
souls over in Europe. I know that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Europe
it's done
loves that game.
amazing. What's the time? What are we looking at?
What are you looking at?
It's
Here?
like 25 seconds.
One day we'll have a timer.
You guys don't see Martin running with his hand
He's
up.
giving us a
He's
timer.
like,
like a
he's literally
handicapped
doing
person.
this
I see-
with the phone. He's just
Look
like,
at it.
I gotta hit these buttons.
Look at me.
In the lightning round, we in
the lightning round.
helping. In the lightning round, we are stuck to a 1 minute time limit for each question, and at the end of that time
This
limit,
has
we are
been way
buzzed.
more than a minute.
All right.
What are you talking about?
Ended it right there.
All right,
What?
Moving on.
go.
Next
Martin's
one.
phone's as old as his keyboard.
Do you guys get your iron intake? Really? How do you guys do your iron?
The fuck are you
What?
talking about right now?
We're talking about food.
Your daily iron intake.
Is this an Overwatch
Are you
thing?
fucking?
Well, okay. Anyway,
What is it?
so the
do
next
anything?
DLC for Destiny has been released.
Iron Banner?
Oh,
It
yes.
mysteriously appeared on the Bungie Snapchat by accident, pure accident.
What?
Yeah.
Why do they have a Snapchat?
Well, you see, penises are a thing, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Bungie
It's great because
penises.
you can take a picture of your
awesome.
dick and disappear.
It's called Lords of Iron.
You put some armor on
Lords
it. You
of
put a little
Iron?
there, you give it a golden
Lords of
gun.
Iron.
Get
Why?
one shot. No
I
problem.
don't
Iron.
understand. I do
Also the
not
new
get
name
it.
for my
For my dick.
Jesus. What the fuck
Lords
do they have a
of Iron.
Snapchat for?
There it
I
is.
don't know why fucking Destiny.
the Lords of Iron.
Intake
Hey, is it
the
gonna have
gift.
actual content or is it a fucking racing?
Well, we
thing?
don't know. Everyone's not really happy about it because the Lords of Iron is just a monthly thing that happens once a week, for
The
a
Iron
week
Banner,
every
yeah.
month.
So
for
is
Iron
Destiny the
Banner.
future of MMOs?
Take it in. Take it in.
So
the
everyone
gift.
just thinks it's like a bunch of new
The
weapons.
gift
and
of
stuff. Okay,
Jericho.
minutes down.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys
Drink it in.
know who Margot Robbie is?
No.
Yeah, sure. No. Marco
She-
Rubio?
Big bad one.
Margot Robbie.
Ooh, that's a bad
basketball.
one.
What?
She-
No. He's a
She plays
senator.
Harley Quinn in the upcoming Suicide Girls movie. She just got.
Yes.
They're
Oh,
just
she's-
moving
she's
on
hot.
a single Harley Quinn movie by herself.
Sweet.
They just approved it. So they're
Awesome.
trying-
Okay. Why did they
Development-
approve it?
Dumb.
On what premise?
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
I don't know.
But you motherfuckers will go
They're like,
watch that shit.
people love the
but you-
trailer.
But you
Well,
pissed
they
at
didn't have to
Batman.
pay for
vs.
Titties? Titties sell?
Yeah.
Make it.
Yeah.
The trailer has a lot of clicks on YouTube.
Yeah, but it's so
And
great.
clits.
Is it gonna
And
be
the
good?
most watched scene is where she's putting on clothes.
I love the lightning
everyone's
round.
like,
She's
going,
putting
Lightning round's
on
hot.
clothes.
yeah, she's just
All
in a
right.
bra and underwear. And she's putting on her shirt.
tables right now.
So
And everyone's just
okay,
going
Do it.
nuts.
Do it. Flip it right now.
quick opinion.
Fuck you.
Joe,
That's my
Joe should do a
opinion.
reenactment
Because
of
Because she's
Margot
hot
Robbie
and
putting on
crazy.
clothes.
You
Yeah.
That's why.
That is
Like every
dumb.
girl I've ever dated.
Batman vs Superman sucks.
No. He was on the other
I
side.
know.
So goddamn dumb.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's too early. I don't know how
I agree.
Suicide Squad is gonna do.
It's porn for nerds.
Okay, well, minute's over.
It's porn for nerds.
Hey,
What?
Joe's favorite movie of the year, Captain America: Civil
Really?
War,
Yay.
has surpassed 1 billion in the
billion?
box office.
Are
Yeah.
you trying to piss him off with
I
this
don't-
lightning
I have
round
no
question?
problems with
I have a
the
lightning
movie.
round
The movie
question.
was
How much
great.
did Batman vs Superman
My problem was the fact that people thought that Batman
liked
versus
one and not the
Superman.
other.
Yeah, no, yeah, like people thought Batman
So it
versus
did
Superman
really
was
well.
bad.
Batman
because
vs
that was
Superman was terrible.
You know
Go
why?
Fuck yourself. Like,
Because
it's not
that was
terrible.
fucking Avengers 3.
It
That's
wasn't
why.
Avengers 3, and it was good. Avengers 2 wasn't even that good. I don't
Look,
know.
when
I
I
thought
make
that
the
was better
Justice
than
League,
Avengers 2.
I'm gonna send
I thought it was
everyone
a
an
better
email.
Avengers movie than Avengers 2.
I agree.
Everyone-
It was really Civil War did amazing. Yes, and it passed 1 billion this week.
I thought Civil War was a better Avengers movie than
I
Avengers
still
Age of
haven't
Ultron.
seen it.
The third or fourth week of the box office now. I think it's the third week. So yeah, they surpassed 1 billion. So
The
they're doing a lot
Avengers.
better than fucking Batman vs
And
Superman.
Thor.
Hey, have you
I think
seen the
Batman vs Superman
Avengers?
is still like
Avengers?
750
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah.
But it
Sim-
passed
Sim-
it handily, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's crazy.
And Beast of Time says
Someone,
Spider-Man done
someone
right. You're
hacked your Twitch
absolutely
there.
right. That was the first time in like
the
cinematic
same
history
person
that I looked at it and
Yeah,
said
it's-
they fucking nailed Spider-Man.
And
he was
not only
on
that,
screen
they
for like
didn't
20
do his
minutes.
origin story.
You don't need an origin story.
Did you really name your
we
kid
know.
Peter Parker?
We know what happened.
I need
All right.
to answer that.
No.
So, have you guys ever looked in any like mirrors? Lately? You looking in any mirrors during the day?
Dude, these cryptic fucking.
I know, right?
Oh wait, is it the edge of the mirrors? Is it all edges?
Yes, all of the edges of the mirrors.
man.
Yes, give me
So
Joe
the
has
anybody
looked
on
at
Mirror's
those edges
Edge.
for months.
So anybody who has EA access on Xbox One will get Mirror's Edge 5 days early.
Oh!
Wait. So if I get it now, do I get it?
Sure.
You have to have EA access.
Okay, I'll just get
On
it.
Xbox One,
Sure.
5 days.
Okay.
So it's
But-
just like their sports games. They do that with Madden.
no problem.
They do that with Madden.
Mark,
Yeah.
5 days
Great.
early.
I'll beat it. I'll beat it
Exactly. So
those
5 days early on fucking EA access.
Can it be beaten? It's got an online persistent world.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How much
there's,
does EA
They're
access
going to
cost?
be adding new, like it's kind of got like a big open world feel where they're adding new missions as it goes.
Here's my
5
thing.
days.
You guys came out in drones and watched me grind my ass through fucking Dead Core.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that game.
Okay.
I
here's
love
the deal.
those games.
I have an EA access 1 month free code to give away, and we'll do it on this.
Do you really? What? Oh, fuck.
Maybe I do.
Maybe I do. Who knows? Who knows?
He does.
I do have one to give away. I'm just waiting for the right time.
Okay, so how many people watch reviews of games and stuff?
Oh God, here we go again.
I love how he starts to time. He's like, all right, here we go. Calm down.
Fuck IGN.
So there was
Y'all
a whole
internet?
problem with the guy from Polygon who's reviewing Doom, and he said it was Polygon that said the first 30 minutes of Doom, and he was playing so terribly that everybody went off on him and said he's a terrible player of games.
Okay.
And it was actually like the first 10 minutes of Doom
I saw
over
this.
30 minutes because he just sucks so
he
much.
was really bad, and they said that his review wasn't qualified.
Yeah, and a lot of people are like calling a lot of reviewers out when they
Oh.
play games.
Polygon, right?
Yeah, Polygon. Yeah, and he was walking into walls, shooting at walls, and fucking all kinds of dumb shit.
What a silly guy.
Similar thing happened with Mortal Kombat 9 came
Oh,
out.
no.
They had a
really?
guy who
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
play.
It was bad.
They had a guy who didn't play fighters review the game, and he was just like, the bosses are really cheap. And everyone tells me that that's just Mortal Kombat, but that's no excuse for cheap AI. 7.
It's like, bro.
And it's like, shut the fuck up.
Hey, seven's pretty good. in my
Techno
world.
Philly 619 in the house. Put your hands in the air and drop
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bass
yeah,
real
yeah.
quick.
I already did it.
Best thing on the world SoundCloud is
On
the dubstep song that drops into the Seinfeld theme.
Oh, I think I say the
Karate
Dayman
Sandstorm?
You
one.
find the best music. There was the
I'll show it to you.
No, the Dayman dubstep.
the what?
Dayman.
Okay,
from
next
what was
one.
that?
Lighting.
I thought you were talking about like some. Okay, Oculus with DRM.
Oh, what?
You guys touch on
okay,
that?
yes. So they, after saying they were going at Oculus Rift, after saying throughout the entire process of putting their system out, saying that they were going to be open source, have
Open Gun.
installed
Open
new
Gangnam Style.
software, one of their updates to kill some homebrew that were allowing you to backload games onto Vive, like Lucky's Tale and other games that were Oculus exclusive. So after saying that they were going to support the homebrew and open source community, they have now introduced stuff to stop you from doing that because they're realizing that, oh shit, the Vive is a superior headset and we need to protect our IP.
But
how do you guys feel
now,
about
because of that, it's allowed people to just completely pirate it.
It actually
Before-
made it worse. It actually
Yeah.
made it worse.
Yeah, because of that check, you can pirate the game and play
Yeah.
it now.
Mr. Time
Before,
says Revive is already fixed.
yeah,
And that was the name of the exploits.
yeah, it was
Silly
called
as
Revive,
fuck.
and he said, so they put out this update and it's supposed to fuck me, but now you don't even need to buy the game. Before you had to own the game to
Well,
play
what
it
is
on
this?
Vive.
Cheating on lightning round.
Listen,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
I had to finish this.
Do we
Put
have
this update and it
DRM
was supposed to
lightning
fuck me if it was only that easy.
Go on.
All right, so you guys heard of Kojima just going to parties and stuff around
I
the
love
world?
that dude.
Yep.
Kojima's
my
going to
favorite dude.
parties?
Yeah. Did you guys know why he's doing that?
No.
He's
Joe
been doing
was
like a world
invited.
tour.
Yeah, he's been going to development houses around the world to find new engines to make his new game on. He said the
Oh.
first game he's going to release with Kojima Productions or whatever is going to be run a third-party engine instead of an
Oh.
in-house engine like he usually does.
Yeah.
And he said
Because he wants to get that game out immediately.
yeah, exactly. He said that his
Oh.
major candidates were Crytek
Ooh.
and
Why?
I think Frostbite. I don't remember
Frostbite.
correctly.
Okay,
Frostbite.
so if it's Crytek, I'm clapping because that needed a really. I was really scared for a second for them. I'm really happy if Kojima puts his name on it. I want him to stamp it right now.
Hideo Kojima game
As
comes
a
out. People
good
are going to
engine.
buy it. Metal Gear Solid 5 sold a
Fucking
shit ton.
great engine.
Yeah. So that's why he's been going around the world at
Still
all these
didn't buy
development
it.
places. He's trying to find a
Still didn't
system
buy
for
that
the
game.
next game that he's
Crysis?
making
No, Far
that's
Cry.
going to run,
Or, Metal
be
Gear.
able to run it properly,
Great.
and that's why. And I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really interesting.
That's good. And then he can focus on doing his
Oh.
own engine shit later or never,
Please.
hopefully. And
Just
release
bring
games
back
on Crytek.
Crytek.
Yeah.
Bring back Crytek. I love that engine. It's great.
Love
It's
it.
very, very good. Anyway, Joe's favorite game is also on Crytek. Robinson's Great Adventure on PlayStation 4.
No fucking clue what that is.
Say, Mavis Beacon
The
teaches
dinosaur
typing.
game for PlayStation VR.
Arc.
Still no fucking.
Alright.
Okay, anyway. All right, the last one. It's kind of weak.
Okay.
I was grabbing at straws. Tetris, the movie, trilogy.
Wait, so they're making a trilogy?
They're
out of
making a trilogy about Tetris.
it? Without the first one even being.
So
out?
Without the first one being out
is
or
about
being
the
made.
search for
So-
the long block.
Yeah.
The second one's when you find the long block, but she's
So-
a bitch.
Just
The third one's when you marry the long block.
Just so we're
I just
on the
spoiled
same
whole,
page.
The whole thing for you.
We have now a movie that has not come out yet, spawning its own movie that has the first movie hasn't had any reviews yet. We also have another movie which has probably the most general premise, saying that they're going to do a trilogy. But you guys have a problem with fucking Batman versus Superman? This
I
is
don't
all-
know
But Batman vs Superman is bad.
Let me tell you something,
This is
Joe.
just what I'm getting
You
at.
haven't seen Tetris yet, Joe? It
Tetris-
might be
I'm just
really
putting it out
good.
there.
All right.
Joe,
Time out.
Battleships is amazing.
Time out.
Liam
We're
is-
making a movie about fucking Tetris.
Yeah, I told
Yeah.
you. I told you the premise of all three movies.
yeah.
The first one, we're trying to find the long block,
So you need that
right? Second one, you
The
find
L
the long
block.
block, but she's a whore.
This
He's
is
a
not-
whore.
The third
Thank
one,
you,
Yeah.
Jesus.
the third one,
So that's
They
it for
get
my lightning
married.
round today,
They get
guys.
married.
I don't appreciate it.
it's going to be as good as Star Wars 1, 2, and 3.
No! I just had my Joe moment.
It's just
Yeah,
Star Wars
it's
1,
true.
2, and 3 with Tetris blocks.
Are you
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
episode
yeah.
1, 2, and 3 or episode 4, 5, and 6?
No,
All
1,
of
2, and
them.
3.
No, 1, 2, and 3.
Fuck you.
1, 2, and 3.
Fuck you. Fuck
Ugh.
Tetris, the movie.
It's going to be Tetris Pod Racing.
What?
The fucking Angry Birds is a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Warcraft,
that-
the movie, is getting
That
shit
made
reviews.
Which is funny,
$150
'cause
million
Rooster Teeth
so
made
far.
Angry
Fucking
Birds
Angry
Birds.
Birds.
Nobody's
And
even
now it's a
playing
real
that
thing.
game.
That's what
Martin,
happened.
I don't
do
know
you
what
have
to tell you.
anything in the
It's the
Q&A
most
queue?
successful video game
We do
movie
have some
so
Q&As.
far.
Shut the fuck up.
So far
Shut
it
the
is.
front door.
I'm so sad.
And Martin's back there.
Angry Birds the movie.
All right, we got
They
some,
showed the funniest part in the trailer.
I'm seeing some questions
for
flying
in.
river
Some questions
and
there
they're
for
I didn't see the movie. I guess you have.
Martha, don't get him started. No,
Nothing
let's not
fucking
do
wrong.
this again.
Nothing
Well,
fucking wrong.
okay, so I want to go back to who dropped it. It said some co-op couch.
Wait. Did you have that in the question?
Yes, I have some questions.
No, I'm saying, did you have the thing from who dropped you?
Yeah, the couch co-op thing he's talking about.
Is that in the Q&A?
I don't think he
yeah,
asked
I
a
can get
question. I
that.
think he said a thing.
Let's
Yeah.
slide that into the
Yeah.
Q&A and
Yeah,
formally
make
start
that
it.
large and in charge,
But for
baby.
who dropped you?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that soon.
Yeah.
We've been talking about doing some Mario Party.
Yep.
Around this couch.
I've also been told that there's going to be alcoholic beverages.
Oh
There
yeah.
will be alcohol
It may
there.
be Mario drunk party,
Yeah.
and
probably
it
gonna
may
be
be us three and that girl over there.
Yeah.
A woo girl.
You see that person playing
I don't know
Overwatch
if
over
you-
there?
who's
He's
that
really
girl?
bad.
Yeah, I know he sucks.
He is
Dude
horrendous.
sucks. He's fucking like ruining your name.
Dude,
It's
that
really,
KD,
really
though.
terrible. Did you guys see the last game? That last game was insane.
No, we didn't see
Raped
it.
them.
Make the
No, no,
make it
Domination
bigger,
Station.
Martin.
Yeah, but we didn't see it.
Or
It
read
will
the
be
questions.
archived on Twitch for you.
Yeah.
On a tiny screen.
I'll be watching.
Did you guys answer the one
Watch a replay on
about
tiny screen.
with all people pulling out of E3? Do you think
I did
E3?
answer that.
Okay, so the next one is Etrin asks, why is Neil banned from asking questions?
Because he asked
So-
a bunch of stupid questions.
He's
So-
banned because last week he asked like 17.4
To Neil's
questions.
credit,
And he-
he's
and
just
he-
trying to get people involved in
And
the
he
Q&A.
trumped
Fair
all
enough.
my good questions.
Yes.
He did ask a lot of them, though.
Yes.
So
Next
I
question.
don't think he's banned at all.
No.
But he just,
I still love him.
if you guys
No,
want to, put a stop to the
Unconditionally.
Neil Monster ask questions.
The
or
Neo
something.
Monster.
The Neil Monster. The final
Neil Monster.
mythos.
It's like a.
Sorry if I butchered your name, but Micha Time
Can't wait to
asks,
see X-Men.
how do you guys feel about first cross-platform game hitting the internets, Rocket League? Have you guys tried it? How has it worked?
I'm glad you mentioned
Well-
that. So right now it's just PS4 and PC, and then Xbox One and PC.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're not playing together yet.
Nope.
Nope.
Even though that is in the
It
works.
was advertised that way though.
Yes.
Well, it was. I mean, Rocket League wasn't advertised that way. They did. Microsoft
talking
said
about
they
it.
want to do that with PlayStation, with other consoles. So
Yeah.
Microsoft has, and they're not fucking talking about the Wii U. So
Hey, we're really close to getting to what I want. Play every
I don't
game
think
in one platform.
Rocket League on the Wii U is gonna do much.
Microsoft
that
has
Pro
extended
controller?
the olive branch.
Hey, that'd
which
be kind of
still,
cool on the gamepad playing Rocket League. That'd be
It
kind of
still
cool.
blows my mind that we're talking about Microsoft in dire straits, being desperate when they're breaking internal sales records. And I say this every fucking week. The Xbox One is outselling the Xbox 360.
It's
by
more of
today.
a media thing though.
Yeah.
Like
But-
they're dire
It's still
straits.
just
It's more of a
it's still
media.
just- yeah.
thing.
That's a fabrication because they're doing pretty fucking well for
Yeah, they're
themselves.
doing fine.
The Surface brand is stronger than it's ever been. Like Microsoft's gonna be okay.
Yeah, everybody went crazy for that Surface
I wanna answer that
notebook
last
that came out
question.
last year.
I saw.
We
We always want to build a wall in this fucking
So yeah,
podcast.
we're very excited about cross-platform play. Next question.
Next question is from Metron again. Is why you gotta hate stupid questions?
I don't hate stupid questions.
It's all Joe.
I embrace stupid
You know
questions.
what they say?
but-
Haters
But
gonna hate.
when the person who's
Haters
asking
gonna
the stupid
hate,
questions
hate,
is like
hate,
right
hate,
there,
hate.
it's
And
one
I'm
thing.
gonna
You know,
Shake it off.
Love,
That's my T Swift
the
moment
fuck
for the
Just
night.
before- I just heard "Shake It Off."
All right,
He's
next
looking at me
question.
really weird. It's really terrifying.
He wants to piss on you. He just fucking told you that he
Yes,
wants
I
to
do.
whip his
I'll
dick
piss on
out
you, I'll
and
pee on
then
you.
give you a
That's
golden
gay
shower.
mode.
There you go.
Drip, drip, drip. Next question.
Gio's dying right now, by the way.
Next
He's
one's
hearing
from
that.
Emerseed Rhyme. 17.4 questions. How does one ask a fourth of a question?
Well, it's because he asked the same question 0.4 times.
Okay, next question.
There you go.
Next
question.
one is what's the factors keeping you guys back from jumping into the VR world?
Money.
Money.
I don't want to play with something in my face.
I
No.
do.
I don't want
just
to
have
stand up to play my video games.
Think about it. I have to upgrade
I'm
my GPU.
fat and lazy.
I have to upgrade my GPU, which right now I'm
Four
running.
reasons.
I'm running a 770. I got to get a new graphics card, and I got to
Yeah.
get the headset, which right now I have my eye on the Vive.
That's 3.4
And that's an
questions
$800
or
headset.
answers.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
So
Vive.
I'm looking right now. My barrier to entry right now is almost $1,300 to play VR. I want to do that. I don't make that kind of money.
It's,
Unless this thing
it's
takes
the same
off.
for all of us. All of our PCs aren't great enough to run it yet. I
Hey.
think the only one that's
Go
I mean,
that's
retweet
good-
our stream and
Hey.
make us hit it big.
My PC's
Hey,
good enough to
Donate to
handle
our
it.
stream
My
and we'll
PC
buy VR.
can run VR. We've done the tests.
Who
It'll
dropped
work.
it? So he's
Mine
$15
can run it
million
halfway.
to us.
Yeah, piece of shit. So
Next one.
Look, to be fair,
It's amazing how Crossfire doesn't do shit when it comes to
to
VR.
be fair,
It doesn't make
I-
any fucking sense.
VR gameplay on YouTube is hilarious.
The
it-
other guy
I
on
watched the guy
Twitch
do-
asked
yeah.
PlayStation All Stars 2, yay or nay?
No.
You know what?
If it's done right,
I
why
can see
not?
that happening. And you know what they need? Like stage outs. Like they need like stage eliminations because they had the walls before,
Yeah.
and the guys would just bounce back and forth.
beat the
and it was
shit out of
stupid.
each
It was
other
like ping
until they.
pong.
Yeah.
So make it like, all right, you're already saying we're putting out a fucking Smash ripoff clone.
Yeah, just
Let's
make it
go all
smash.
the way, baby.
Yeah, just make it smash.
Let's
Give me-
go
What
all
if
the way.
Microsoft does that?
They
It would
did
just be
one
Master
of the
Chief.
It'd be
cartoon
Master
things.
Chief, and he was already in Dead or Alive 4. But
Okay.
no, there was a
count.
female Spartan called
Oh
Nicole.
shit! I forgot to tell you guys. I was gonna put the rundown. I forgot. But not the rundown. The lightning round. Windows 10 is going to bring Halo Forge coming in July.
That's kind of awesome.
Wait,
Forge.
what?
So outside
So you can
of
use-
the scope of the game.
Yes. So what will happen is you go and you can. There's a program that lets you make maps for Halo 5 Forge using Forge on the PC, and it just goes to the Xbox and will be
I
in
like
the community
that.
setting.
I like that.
I don't like it.
It's easier to make them on.
I
PC
don't
than
like
to
it
make them on
because it
Xbox.
means that they're moving towards Halo on PC, which
Halo's
I mean-
been on PC.
Hey, yeah, I was gonna say, that's
I
the
know,
thing.
We're
but-
both on PC.
Here's the reason why I don't like that is mostly because I come up with some very like really artsy shit when I make maps and stuff like that, but I don't have the time that these 12-year-old kids do to build
hey,
these
hey.
fucking masterpieces,
They're only 14.
and it makes me sad, and it makes me really depressed. What I do like is fucking Doom's like block thing, kind of like Time Splitters. That shit's awesome. I love that.
Time splitters.
Oh,
Hey, who dropped it? You
good.
want to ask a question? Just ask
So
a
good.
question.
Next question.
What else we got?
Next question. Who dropped you? To ask a question, must I DM?
I just answered that
No,
question.
you do not. Just
No,
drop
no,
it
you
in
put it in
chat.
just ask
chat.
a question in the chat where we're pulling them right from the
You
chat.
have to donate $5 million to us, and then you can ask a question.
Then we'll
Continue.
finally be able to afford VR.
yeah, VR for everybody.
We'll upgrade the studio, have a real air conditioning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Technical Philly.
Final Mythos
We'll start-
asks, why is
we'll
Dave
fix the
gay?
hole in the
and
roof.
No, don't ask that.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the question?
He's just shitting on.
Why is Dave?
It's Neil.
Lovers?
Technophilly actually asked a question.
Alright.
I'm gonna read it. Do you think VR games will be next step to play games? I
No.
think it'll be a third pillar.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't. Think
I
it's
feel
gonna
like
be a thing.
mobile has taken over handheld, and then console, PC experience, and then I think that VR will be the third pillar in time, but not yet.
I agree.
I think it's gonna end up being like somewhere in that gray spot between mobile and console.
Do you think
I,
VR?
I think the cost needs to come down.
I have a
but
question.
it'll
Do you
be
think VR is going to be the same shadow of like Kinect and the
No.
iToy?
No.
absolutely not.
No. Too much R&D,
Yeah.
and there's too much not just excitement, but there's too much working tech involved in the VR space right now that the Kinect did not have.
Hey, to drop that, we do have a donation button if you scroll down a little
You
bit.
said we got to do it on GoFundMe. We got to do it on GoFundMe.
A
man.
very generous
gotta-
$10.
we gotta-
It's got
we
to
gotta
be a
promise-
GoFundMe.
we gotta
The
promise,
GCUB quest for $5 million.
We do
For
dropped
VR.
you. We do have a donate button for $10, and just to put everyone's minds at ease, every dollar that gets donated to our stream goes right back into the stream, and you are kind of looking at it. We've put that money back into our studio, our equipment, and
Well,
all
quick
that good
business
stuff, so we
thing.
can bring you guys the good content.
We did also switch over from doing our
alerts.
stuff with Twitch alerts to Gaming for Good, so that you guys can donate to charities and stuff too, which is awesome. And on top of all that shit, which I don't understand why this is even a competition with Twitch alerts and this, your donations actually earn you points, and your points can get you Steam games.
Yep.
So that's
Oh,
awesome.
Shit.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's really really cool thing
So
that
every
they
like
do.
$5
So there's
you
something in
donate,
it
you get
for
like
you.
1,000
Yeah, there's something in it
points.
for you. There's something in it for us. So
Why does the
there's
guy playing Overwatch suck so hard? You
This
wrote
is true.
that.
Hey, check
We
that.
win, you win, everybody wins.
I don't know.
He's real bad.
So like Joe was saying, guys, you
You
can,
gotta follow.
you can,
He's changed his character like 7 times.
Thank you for the follow.
you can
Thank
make
you
money
for the
by spending
follow.
money here at GQ.
Yeah, and you guys can get you some free shit out of it. That's when I found that out. I was like, because he showed that to me, and I was just going through. And I was like, wait, they get free shit?
Yep.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. Why would
That's
I not
awesome.
want to give you guys
and
stuff?
that's why we switch over there so we can get
Yeah.
back to you guys a little bit. Techno Philly 619, thank you
Yeah.
so much for the very generous follow.
And you never
We really
know, in the
appreciate
future,
you.
we might do some donation only giveaways or sub only giveaways.
Sub-only.
We got
So-
some really good stuff planned up the pipe.
So,
We're
yeah.
just waiting for the right time to launch it for you. And I promise you guys, we'll be doing some giveaways soon too, including
lots
the
of more
Access.
lots of more Let's Plays
I
coming
think
out.
I'll do that EA Access in conjunction with the launch of Mirror's Edge, so you guys
There
can
you
play it 5 days early.
should I
How
give
about
away?
that?
Should I give away the controller? Or should I keep it for myself?
Don't
Give
give
it
away
to
the
me.
controller. Keep it for yourself.
No,
give it
give
for
it
yourself.
to
We'll
me.
find some other stuff.
I
to give
want
away.
it.
No, he's like, give it to me.
We'll find some other stuff. to
You
give
guys said
away.
I need a new keyboard.
That other guy on
Next
Twitch.
question. It's
Donate, and Martin will get
Hey,
a new
look.
keyboard.
Hey, loco, at GQ, why does the guy playing Overwatch
Overwatch.
suck so
He
hard?
just said that
Roasted
earlier. Mark. Why
Overwatch
you
with a
know your
B.
game?
All right,
Next
the other
question.
guy.
It's not me playing. I have.
You got
I-
one
to be-
elimination.
He got
That's
one
pretty good.
elimination in 5 deaths. Oh my god! So good. So I was playing Overwatch before, and they called me in for lightning round. So I had a
Good friend.
A guy.
I don't know,
Pinch hitter.
a mentally handicapped person step in. He was
Ex-
only one on call.
No, exceptional individual.
So I had to bring him in, and there you go. One
Do
elimination,
we have to
5 deaths.
censor that?
Maybe
That other guy on Twitch, Q&A. Do you think the VR sets will be getting periodic upgrades like console? I don't think
Yes.
periodic, but I think there will be generations.
Yeah,
And I think
generations.
you saw that in
That's better,
Oculus, the
wasn't
Dev
it?
Kit 1, Dev Kit 2.
the phone ones will be your upgrade.
The Gear VR is already
Yeah.
getting like shell upgrades, but this is what powers the Gear
Right.
VR is the phone. So that one's getting an upgrade every year, technically.
Yeah.
Mark, I don't know if you followed Google. I forgot.
I
Damn,
literally
forgot this
just said
lightning
that.
round.
He
I said
mentioned
it already.
that they're coming out with their
Yeah.
own.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Just updated screens at this point. And
Remote,
that's the tracking is amazing already, but the upgraded screens makes a big difference as well.
I'm
the
excited
VR
to try it
headsets.
out when you bring
But
it
yeah,
over.
Google is coming with their own too, and I hope it's every bit as full featured as the Gear VR.
What was
is
the name
right now,
for
because
it?
that is a surprisingly
a
good
shitty
budget
name.
headset.
Daydream.
The
It's
Daydream.
Google Daydream
fucking
as
dumb
the Google's answer for
Okay,
VR.
Chad makes a really good point. Mishu time. All the power will be your graphics cards. So your PC is the incremental upgrade. The headset is doing the tracking for you, and the tracking is on point, especially with the Vive.
Yeah.
Guys, GCUB Live.
Yeah.
Real fun tonight.
Always.
Real good show. We'll be back next week, next Tuesday, talking some more E3.
Back tomorrow.
We're gonna roll in some of the third parties next
Yep.
Tuesday, 10:30.
We gotta make sure we cover that
to me,
Nintendo conference.
that's my favorite shit.
All
We
those new
will, we
games
will cover Nintendo eventually, but I think I'm going to roll them in with the third parties next week. I want to talk Bethesda and EA.
Because that's my favorite shit.
There's another
I
question.
don't
in the
care
chat.
about the first parties
asked
when
by
it
some
comes to
random
these
guy.
things sometimes. It's just like,
Havoc Red Cell. Who was better U.S. champ, Kalisto or
Ruru.
Ruru?
oh my god.
Well, We'll save it for the wrestling podcast.
There you go. Yeah.
I really hope that's a thing. I already have a guy who wants to join.
We'll figure out
It's
a way. I don't know
yeah.
if that'll follow under the GCUB umbrella.
Yeah.
Oh,
but-
by the way, before Prono show comes out
Yes.
tomorrow, I'm having Red Soul, you piece of shit.
I know.
That's me.
yes. Prono show
so
tomorrow
much
night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time
That was
on
a
this
shameless
channel.
plug and a fuck you to you.
So if you guys did bop that follow button, one, thank you so much for following.
We
Two,
really do appreciate it.
We're back Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Every week we do shows. Tuesdays is the podcast latest and greatest of gaming show
With Team Best Butts.
with Team
Yes.
Best Butts, Joe, Tommy, myself, and a revolving cast of awesome dudes
Yep.
and women.
Yep.
We have one woman.
We have a girl who's not paying
Women,
attention
women,
whatsoever.
women.
She fell
Cough,
asleep.
cough.
She's like, that was the best. Her head was like down. Were you still reading the manga?
Women.
Yeah,
women.
fucking
And
reading manga over there.
Wednesdays is
Yeah.
the Prono Show, hosted by Rick.
Ricardo.
Rick is cool.
Rick is
Yeah.
one of the coolest dudes I know.
Super smart.
No, we were
10:30
we were
p.m.
just
Eastern
saying
time.
that you existed.
No, Best Butts.
10:30 p.m. Eastern time. The Prono Show comes on, and Rick kind of does his own thing.
There she is.
Oh my God, there's a female in the room.
Look, it's a
Hey.
real thing.
oh
she
my
exists.
God.
It's a real thing.
Oh my God.
I don't know if
And,
you guys remember her from like
that quick
the
Q&A,
super early
yes.
shows.
Way back.
Quick, real quick Q&A.
this-
Do you think in the future that we won't buy games for stores anymore? Absolutely. It's already going that way.
I buy games for
EA
stories.
announced that 55%
stories?
of their
Stories.
sales were digital, and GameStop was pissed. So, yeah, everyone wants a piece of that Apple model, the App
Yeah.
Store. And the Steam model, really. And that's where it's going.
Yeah.
Prono Show tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes. Watch it.
With Rick.
With
and
Rick.
that's more of a debate style show
Yes.
where it's one
And
singular
we're not going to say the
topic.
topic yet.
We're not going to say the topic yet, but tune in 10:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night on this channel to find out what it is. I make an appearance every now and again. Rick
stream
hosts the
shit.
show. Joe's usually there.
I'm always
it's a good
here.
time.
I'm in chat,
It's
and no one
fun
knows who I
stuff.
am.
And then we'll be back next week, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday
Yeah.
to talk a little bit more E3 and
Guys.
whatever the other news is of the week. In the meantime, guys, real fun. We're
Pop a
done.
follow. We stream games. It's fun.
And we stream games too, so keep in mind throughout the week. We'll be streaming games as well.
And we love you.
And we
Yes.
love you guys so much. But join us next week. Join us tomorrow. And thank you guys so much for the support tonight, the follows, and we'll see you real soon.
Bye.
Think about how
dominate. So
think
they'll
about
take-
how cheap the Gear VR is, though.
Well, they're both essentially Google Cardboard.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, give that away, easy. But I don't think they can afford. Well, they may be able.
No, they can.
It's LG.
Yeah.
So like maybe they can afford, but that's a lot of lost money.
You want to get there first. then. You wanna
Yeah,
be
Joe.
successful
Triv's
first.
got a point. You're being disrespectful of the new offices,
What?
wearing that hat indoors.
Hey man, I like my
What are
hat.
you doing? What is that?
Yeah, Joe never wears hats either. Like this is like a really bizarre.
Better.
There we go.
Uh,